Let's see. Hey everybody, I guess I'm live. Hey, what's going on, Israel? How you doing? Um, I got a slightly new setup today, so I guess it's me and you in the building right now. Good to see you. I got a new setup now where I got a link on here where I can invite people on to go live. So I don't know if I could actually do that for those of you who are joining in the chat. That would be interesting. Let me see. Um, I probably, let me see. I don't know. Y'all know I'm so new to this stuff, but it's good to see y'all here. So y'all, today we're going to be doing live readings for those of you. All messages are visible. Live readings. Hey everybody, it's good to see y'all. I got a slightly new setup with this live thing where I can invite people to come on live and all this other stuff. And I still don't know how to work it. I just pressed the link. I guess YouTube decided to upgrade me a little bit. Hey everybody, it's going pretty fast. Hey Stone, Hood Mystic, Destiny Driven, Benita, Sut Haru, let me see, Sheba, Spiritually Evolved, BJ Martin, G Mikey, Woke 999, Pauline, um, Mona Lisa, Ronita, Ruby, Raz, 13K, Arens, Curry Jackson, Andre. Hey everybody, Secunda, the Happy Libra. It's good to see y'all. Let's see, Natasha, Body by Nature, Crystal Harris, Ashe, just Seta. All right. So it's good to see that you all are up with me. I ain't gonna lie, I took a little cat nap today. So I just kind of, now I'm just kind of getting myself up and ready to come on here and go live with y'all. I needed that little nap though, because my sleeping patterns have been kind of off. I don't know if y'all can attest to the same thing. My sleeping patterns, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been tearing up some food too. That's why I'm starting my fast tomorrow. I don't know if you all are joining me, um, but I'm gonna do the 3-day fast. Let me see, rejuvenate. And let me know if you can't hear me. Please let me know. And also be sure to, like the message so more people can come in so that the link can be put out there for more people. Hey, Pauline. Pauline said, I finally caught a live. Yes, I'm going to be doing this like once a week. More than likely, it's going to be on Saturdays, more than likely. Thank you, Goddess. I appreciate that. Let's see. Love Guru. Look in the mirror first. Hello to y'all. Kalo, Noka, Zafar Gupta. Okay. Stone Cold. So I guess let me see. And I also want to keep up with the cash apps that's coming through because I have a few people who I'm going to be starting with first. That's why I'm giving everybody a chance to come into the chat because I'm going to start with those people that sent the $11.11 first. That way I can get their readings done. Y'all know that we tend to get on here and be on here for a long time. I don't know. Ooh, look at that. I can add guest on here. I don't know how to work this, but that's kind of nice that I could do that. Eventually I'll figure this thing out, but I was hoping to be able to have that feature on here so that I can go live with some of you. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to look at, for those of you who want to ask a question tonight, you can always send in $11.11 to my Cash App. And my Cash App is $green 82212. And I'll also be pulling cards for the collective as people are coming in. But I do want to get right into it. Hopefully you all are joining me with the ritual that we're doing to cast out these sacrifices that the powers that were have been doing. I did do that message part 1 and part 2 recently. So for those of you who are joining me in that, welcome. I'm happy that y'all are doing this because we work much stronger when it's 2 or more. Okay. So Crystal Flex said I need another reading ASAP. It's been about 2 months since my last one. Okay. Yes, just email me whenever you're ready. Okay, yes. So Ebony is in on, yes, you wrote the info on the candle. Okay. Yeah, my candle is currently burning. It's almost done. Probably within the next 2 days. Okay, thank you for that, Hood Mystic. $green 82212 is my Cash App. Um, let me see. Gosh. Oh, I could do that. Look at that. I can add you as a moderator. That's interesting. So Hoodwink is now the moderator. I hope you was actually anticipating that because I just pressed the button. I'm just now learning this thing. For some reason, I didn't have this feature before. Um, so I hope that you don't mind that, Hoodwink, because that would really help me out here. I don't have Cash App. I can send it another way. Well, I do have what do you call it? PayPal and Zelle. The only thing, well, yeah, you can send it by if you send it to my PayPal, then yeah, send it to my PayPal. I have to go into my email and check that it's been sent. It's just a little easier through Cash App because I get the notifications right away. Gosh, y'all sending these things fast. Let me start writing here. So I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to pull a few cards for the collective message before I get started on the individual ones, and then we're going to get right into it. So let me see. Let me see. I got D Bell, Pierre, and Jessica. So y'all will be after those who have already sent their Cash App. I have about 7 people ahead of you who sent theirs well ahead of time. So let me see. Should we change candles each time? Each time you do a ritual, you allow it to burn through all the way first. Thank you, Hood Mystic. I appreciate you. Um, do I have to have PayPal also? Yes, you have to have the link yourself, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure you do. I think so. Um, Shanika. Okay, yes, 1111 for one question. So what I'm going to do is I'm getting Cash App next month. I'll be emailing you for reading. Okay. Yes, you are doing good, sis. I'm not tech savvy myself. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I be telling people I'm an old lady when it comes to technology, you know. So it's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, it's something that I need to learn to, catch up with the times, especially being a lot of things that I do is through technology. So yeah, but it's good to see everybody here. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for the collective just to see what the message is. Um, it's hard to believe that we're moving into 2023 already. It just seems like this year just kind of went right past. So the first card coming out, what is this? Look at that. That's crazy. Accelerated motion. I just said the year went by fast, and that's the card that I pulled out. Accelerated motion. It is going by fast just like that. Okay. So it feels like things are getting ready to move forward for y'all. If you feel like things have been stagnant or slow, it's getting ready to pick up. Even whether it's communication or whether it's a project that you're working on, or just life in general, things are getting ready to move much faster now. And so you can definitely anticipate accelerated motion. The number 8 is there. So it could be dealing with your abundance, like things picking up when it comes to your money flow coming through. Okay. Let me see. You have that deck. Yes, I love to mix my decks. I have like 3 different decks mixed in. So let's see what else is coming out for the collective here before we move into the personal questions. I have rest and rejuvenate. So yeah, it feels like this time right here, you want to get your rest in because things are getting ready to pick up pretty fast. Okay. So it's like this is your time to just relax, to get your energy balanced, to get prepared for things to really move ahead, especially if y'all been putting in the work. If you feel like things have been slow for you, whether it's financially or when it comes to whatever in your life, if you feel like it's been slow and kind of postponed and you've been putting in the work, planting those seeds, things are going to pick up pretty fast here. Look at that. Triumph, that deals with like success, moving swiftly ahead, victory, waving that victory flag. So this is beautiful energy moving into 2023. Look at that. Luck is on your side. Hello. So y'all been putting in the work out there. So if you are wondering what things might be looking like moving into 2023, luck is on your side. Things are going to move forward swiftly ahead. You're going to be triumphant. You also have here patience and planning. So you're being called to plan right now in this season. So we're in the winter season. It looks like, things are strong though. The foundation that you're building is very strong. And you just want to continue to plan, lay the foundation, whatever it is you are visualizing in your mind. If you've been out there putting in that work. If you've been doing everything necessary to heal yourself, to balance yourself, breaking generational cycles. Like, what you've been visualizing in your mind's eye. If you're working on a business plan, you're embracing a new creative idea, or if you started a new job, or you're looking to level up, you in school, whatever it is you got going on, what you out there doing. Just know that, be patient and plan, because things are going to move forward swiftly here, and you're going to be triumphant and successful with that. So then you have attend to the details. There's some details that you want to pay close attention to. And I feel like this deals with the patience and planning. So laying out the foundation, okay, is very important. And I feel like it also deals with your thoughts. Create the details in your mind's eye. Whatever you're visualizing, picture it, see it, and it's going to unfold. It's going to manifest as long as you continue to focus your energy in that direction. It's very real, y'all. People be thinking that you just talking when you say that you think your existence into being, but yes, you do. Whether you choose to consciously be aware of it or not, you still doing it. So why not just make sure that your thoughts are in alignment with what you want to create? Because I'm telling you, it's powerful. The Most High has granted us a great gift, and when you have that awareness, things change for you. And remember when they came out? I don't know what year they came out with that book, The Secret. I guess they thought they was doing something by putting that book out there, because most of the world was oblivious to how your thoughts played a role in creating your reality. I know I had no idea about it. Okay, I was completely asleep to it. But I think it was largely because there's no more secrets here in the age of Aquarius. You can't hold back that type of information anymore. So I don't know if any of you was aware of the fact that you can use your thoughts to create your reality prior to that book coming out. Let me know, in the chat. I would love to know how many of you all were aware of that. But I did end up purchasing that book. I will say I did purchase that book, and it was pretty interesting. But it was around that time when that book was created that I ended up running into a channel by a guy called You Are Creators. And well, look at Hood Mystic. You over there doing the thing. I know that's right. Thank you, Hood Mystic. I appreciate you. Um, you Are Creators, and he was talking about how you plant seeds in your mind. Your mind is the garden, and it's the soil, and your emotions is like the sun that, and all of these different things, and how you can make it grow. And I was just like, that's interesting. And from that point on, I said, I'm going to be consciously, whatever thoughts I have, I'm going to just really go within and create my reality using my thoughts. And from that point on, things have changed in so many different ways, because I just needed that one little reminder. A lot of times the information that you're coming into knowing is not the fact that you had no clue. You just needed these things to be unlocked within you. You needed to be shown, and to have somebody just come in and just give you a little tap on the shoulder to say, remember, because you've been here before. This is not our first time here. So you come across somebody that's going to awaken you and remind you of the power that you really possess. It's already within you. But that's just how this thing goes. And we have the number 7 coming out here 3 times for y'all, because I have another card out. It says stand your ground. Okay, stand your ground. So stand strongly and stand firmly in whatever it is that you're doing. Even if you have people that's in opposition to what it is that you're doing, stand your ground. So you have the number 7, 777. So some of you might be life path number 7. Maybe you've been seeing the number 7, but that number seems to be very important tonight. Then you have meditate and contemplate. So going within, diving deeper is very important right now. Getting your energy balanced here. That's the Pisces energy. For those of you who are Pisces, let me see what sign is standing out. I got Virgo and Pisces energy coming out strong so far. So let's see. Heartache and loss is here, but it's in the reverse, so that's good. Some of you all might have gone through some heartache. Okay, that's Olasumbo. Olasumbo has sent 1111. I don't know what that beeping sound is that I keep on hearing. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. Okay. How you doing, Daniel, Rael, um, Rakeem? Hey, Rakeem. Simply Sorrel, spiritually evolved. Yeah. So if you've been coming out of heartbreak, let's just say something might have, it might have tipped your emotions a little bit. And you might have felt, you might have felt some type of way for a while. I see you coming out of this energy. This energy is not holding you back. So heartbreak and loss is coming out in the reverse. You have throat chakra coming out here. So work on your throat chakra. Some of you may feel the need to like openly communicate your truth more now. Um, Ways to work on your throat chakra. Obviously, humming is a good way to do it. When I used to find blue jay feathers, I mean, it'll be hard to come by those now because it's the winter season. But I would get my blue jay feathers and I would rub them across my throat chakra. I don't know where I got it from, but I just felt intuitively guided to do that. Um, I still have them. And then also, lighting blue candles, I openly and write on the candle with a permanent marker. I openly and authentically speak my truth. I unapologetically speak my truth. I courageously speak my truth, things like that. Affirmations of being able to openly communicate, especially if your calling deals with communication. Now, I don't know why I can't. Oh, there's my messages. Okay. So let's see. You can create your reality by doing meditation too, because with meditation, you use your mind. That's right. Everybody is different with meditation though, because for me personally, I don't really do the meditation where I kind of sit and I close my eyes and I go within. When I used to try to do that, I found that I had a difficult time with that. Maybe I'll try to revisit it to see how I feel about that now. But for me, meditation is anything that allows you to elevate, to evolve higher. So for me, meditation is doing my affirmations. Meditation is speaking words of gratitude. Meditation for me is getting grounded outside, just sitting in the grass, planting my feet in the grass. Sun gazing for me is meditation. Listening to my frequencies is meditation. Like it's so many different things that I use here. So let me see. So everyone is different. So for those of you who are like, well, shoot, I just never could get with the whole meditation thing of just sitting there and getting silent and things of that nature. Do what feels comfortable and what's in alignment for you. Because everything is not, it ain't no boxed in cookie cutter thing when you're taking a spiritual path. When you're taking this narrow path, see, when you taking those I say when you're like heavily indulged in religious belief systems, they give you those boxed in, ways like it has to be this way. It has to be that way. But when you take this path of spirituality, it's like whatever allows you to rise higher and to be internally balanced and at peace is your meditation. And that's what you want to stick to. Okay, Sharita Rose. Thank you, Sharita Rose. Yeah, I can receive your 1111 through the chat. What do you call this? The super chat. I didn't think about that. So Sharita, all right. So I'm not going to talk too much. I will be pulling cards for the collective as we go along. And before we get started, also keep in mind that for those of you who are not paying the 1111, you can set your intentions that whatever question comes through, it will be in alignment with the answer that you need. You can do that, okay? That's another way of channeling energy and channeling the messages that you need to hear. So just keep that in mind. So let's get right into it. First person that I have here, I hope y'all are here now. Naomi, I'm starting with Naomi. If you're here, please wave and send your question with that. So Daniel Rael says, as a child, I had no problem closing my eyes and meditating and focusing. I would just sit in the chair or on the couch, close my eyes and just breathe and meditate with no difficulty. Okay. So it's really good that you was aware of meditation at such a young age though. That's powerful to be able to do that and to have that type of awareness because when I was a child, meditation probably more than likely would have been considered evil, which is crazy just to think about it, but being heavily in submerged in religion definitely kept you away from just doing things that you know otherwise you have folks that just think everything is wicked. That's of the devil. Y'all know how that goes. um so let me see, I'm here, my grandpa Pansy. Okay, wait, is this is oh, this is Naomi. my grandma Pansy, she wants to know what is going on in her love life. Oh, I know that's right. So Grandma Pansy wants to know what is going on in her love life. So let me see. I'm going to pull some cards for Grandma Pansy. Okay, shout out to Grandma Pansy for, believing in love and saying, love is definitely on the cards for me. So let's see. Grandma Pansy, I see G Dubs. Let me write you down, G Dubs. G Dubs has also sent a cash app. And then I'm pulling for Grandma Pansy. So let's see. What is in the cards? What's going on for Grandma Pansy's love life? Okay, so the Chariot is here, and right behind that, oh, okay, is the Nine of Cups. So it looks like something is going to move forward successfully. That's going to bring her a lot of happiness, some sort of wish fulfillment here concerning love. Let's see. So I do have right now the Hangman. So it feels like things are just she's kind of waiting for something here, waiting for something to move forward, something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling, where she can move forward successfully and confidently. So right now, though, she's being called to wait for a minute. I'm going to clarify the Hangman to see why the Hangman is here, because the Hangman deals with being able to see something from a different perspective. So something is being shown to her here. What is the Hangman? Okay. So the Hangman is the Six of Wands in the reverse. It could be dealing with lack of confidence, maybe not even wanting to, because the Six of Wands in the upright is someone that's being seen. Okay. They're being applauded, they're being recognized. In the reverse, it could indicate that maybe she just kind of doesn't really like to. I don't like saying the term put herself out there, but it's like that type of energy of just allowing yourself to be seen, just confidently allowing yourself to be, open to others noticing you. I don't know. I just heard makeover. I don't know if Grandma Pansy is considering getting a makeover, but it just feels like she wants to do something that's going to really pamper herself, and maybe she tries not to be noticed, but she needs to see something from a different perspective here with the Hangman, and I feel like it deals with her confidence. Um, Eight of Wands in the reverse here. It looks like something is postponed here. And I feel like, yeah, there's some sort of karmic cycle that she might have found herself in when it comes to love in the past. And this is what she's being called to look at from a different perspective before she moves towards this fulfilling relationship that's going to be wish fulfillment. Um, there will be some sort of offer here that's on the table. This feels kind of new here with the Page of Pentacles. But she's being called to release the baggage from the past here, whatever she might have been carrying, whether it's emotional baggage or whatever the case may be, because the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse also indicates, some sort of negative karmic cycle that she might have been on for some time, dealing with the same type of situations over and over again. And so feels like she wants to analyze something here from a different perspective before she moves forward. Um, and to definitely do what's necessary to offload any weight, any unnecessary thoughts, emotions, however she feels about love, to clear that out right now. But I do see an offer coming out here that's going to make her happy. She'll be emotionally fulfilled about this offer. Let me pull one more. Okay, Judgment. Actually, this Judgment, it could indicate that somebody might want a second chance with Grandma Pansy. It could be that somebody wants to come back in. So just let her know right now, there's some healing that needs to happen here. Knight of Wands in the reverse. I feel like she wants to work on it's something about her sacral chakra here, because all of the wands keeps coming out in the reverse. Literally every wands card, that's the only ones outside of the Wheel of Fortune that's come out in the reverse. So I have the 10 of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Eight of Wands all in the reverse. So there's some work that she wants to do on her sacral chakra. And sacral chakra can deal with like her confidence, when it is blocked, there could be some issues of insecurity. It can go much deeper, but just for the sake of not going too deep, and I, of course, if Grandma Pansy wants a personal reading, I'd be happy to do a personal reading for her so that she can see what I'm seeing here, because I don't want to put her business out there to that degree. But I do see an offer coming in that will bring happiness here. But she's wanting to do some clearing out of her sacral chakra and offloading any emotional baggage or expectations, like, because she might be kind of attracting the same type of situation over and over again because of what she expects. So that's what I have for her. So Israel, I hope that message brought some clarity to your grandmother. Love will come through, but right now it's postponed so that she can see something, so that she does not attract the same type of person again. So let's see. You're welcome. Yes. Okay, Israel. I look forward to it. So now the next person I have here is Deborah. Deborah. After Deborah, I have Dario Clay. So Deborah is next. If you're here, please wave and send your question. If Deborah's not here, then we'll end up just kind of skipping and going around to Dario. Hey, Shauna Thomas. Hello to Jamie. Hello to Inetta Calio. Oh, I'm Dario. Oh, Dario. Okay, Dario. Okay, yes, you'll be next. Giving Deborah just a couple of more minutes to come in if she's not here yet. Hey, J Doc. And to Chaley. Okay. All right then. So Deborah might not be here. I'm gonna give her one more minute. I do want to pull for the collective real quick. What do y'all need to know? What y'all thinking about out there? Just think of your question. I'm gonna pull one card real quick. Just giving Deborah some time. So what I have here is moving on. Okay. If you was questioning, well, should I stay? Should I go? Well, you got the card of moving on here. So it looks like leaving behind something that was very dark and potentially like toxic energy, heavy energy, lifeless energy towards the light, something that's going to, give you life, because these leaves are alive. So moving on. Okay. Moving on. Keep on moving, y'all. I just heard that song. Keep on moving. Don't stop. No. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. So keep on moving. I can't sing right now. What messages is that? That's Deborah right there that's saying, what messages does Spirit have for me? Is that Deborah? Or did I miss Deborah? I don't know. Let me know, y'all. Okay. I remind you of He-Man. What? Sister, let me see. Sister Somo sent. Okay. Let me see. I was watching He-Man and you remind me of the sorcerer, the wizard, the oracle. Zane gives me a kick-ass feeling. This all feels so magical, unreal, amazing. Oh, thank you. I thought you were saying I remind you of He-Man at first. I'll take that. I guess I gotta go and watch that movie then. See what that is. So Deborah didn't come in. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next person, which is Dario Clay. So Dario has already raised her hand. Please be sure to send your question, Dario. I finally did my spiritual bath. Yeah, I did one too recently. I did one too. Please hold your questions. Okay. Yes, so Deb, I guess, if she comes back in, then I'll check in with Deborah. But I'll move on to Dario. So let's see. Just general. Okay. right, let's see. Yes, yes, Hood Mystic is definitely doing it. I'm glad that she's here. I just randomly, I guess I was just called to, okay, just press Hood Mystic. She put it out there, Cash App first, and that she's the one. So I appreciate you, Hood Mystic. So you have 5 of Swords here. Dario, I don't know if you're dealing with some people around you that's trying to one up you, or that might be bringing some, some drama into your life right now, but it definitely feels like you want to remove yourself from this person because they're a little bit petty back there. Some of them might, yeah, the Tower is at the bottom of the deck. And right behind that is the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So it's showing me that you might have just recently gone through something here, some sort of unexpected event. But I do see you coming out of this and healing from it and not being stuck in your head about it. But this was a necessary Tower, because if you was dealing with somebody petty like this, that was a relationship that was built on an unstable foundation to begin with. And so it feels like divine intervention had to come in to shut something down here, to take you out of this energy of sleepless nights, overthinking, being stressed out, and whatever that dark energy was that was hovering around you. Let's see. I'm speaking to Dario. So let me see. So then you have the Ace of Wands. This is, this Tower happened because there's something new and exciting that's getting ready to come into your life, Dario. And so this is, no, you're not late. Nobody is late. Not at all. You're not late. We just started about 30 minutes ago. So a new, exciting, passionate beginning is getting ready to happen for you. And it feels like you needed that Tower moment to happen so that it could clear the way to open up a new door. Let me see. What's the Ace of Wands? What is the Ace of Wands? Something that you might have been at a crossroads about, it feels like. You might have blocked yourself out. What can I do? You might have so then for a question is 1111 French. For a question is 1111. And then you might have blocked out this opportunity. Maybe you don't even see it coming. That's also what that could indicate. But it feels like you might have been at a crossroads at one point, wearing those rose-colored glasses here. But something is coming in, a new opportunity. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this opportunity is going to bring you a lot of happiness with the Sun card down here. So it really does feel like the energy started off pretty dark and dim. But whatever this Tower moment is the best thing that could have happened to you right now, because it's moving you towards something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. This could be a new position, a new job, whatever this to. Maybe, I don't know if you was dealing with petty coworkers and ended up losing a job, or a petty relationship. Whatever this is going to be exciting. So I would say get ready. I don't know. Are you an air sign or dealing with the air sign here? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I see you not putting your focus in on something anymore, something or someone. And then let's see, Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah, you're not emotionally invested in something anymore. So it looks like you've withdrawn yourself emotionally, and you're not putting your energy in that direction. And that's a good thing, So I see new opportunities coming in for you. That's the message for Dario. I hope that gave you some clarity as far as your current circumstances, just as a general reading. And of course, if you all want to go further, just email me, and I'll be happy to set up a full hour session for you. Let me just pull a quick one for the collective. So y'all just think of whatever question it is that y'all have, and I'm gonna pull one card, and then I'm gonna move on to Tawana. Tawana, if you're here, I don't know if Deborah came in. So if Deborah is not here, we're definitely gonna move towards Tawana. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure if Tawana wants to do hers here, because hers is pretty deep. And I think my clock says 22:22 over here, y'all. 22:22. I have Thumbelina. Thumbelina. Okay. Thumbelina has sent in a Cash App. Now, Tawana, if you're here, if you have a different question outside of what we discussed through email, then I'd be more than happy to answer that for you. I'll be checking my email later to see if you responded to that. So we're going to move forward if Tawana is not here, and we're going to go to Cassandra. Cassandra. Yes, Vicky, you're more than welcome if you want to send like the Cash App to my Cash App, or here on the what do you call it, the super chat thing. You can send 1111 and I will answer your question there. So let me see. This is the collective. What is your question? Think of something that y'all want to know, and I'm just going to pull a random card just to see. Okay, so what's coming out here is the root chakra and opportunity. So if you have questions about career, if you're like, okay, what's happening with my finances, where are things getting ready to go concerning my security, there is an opportunity that's going to open itself up for you. So look forward to a new opportunity. You want to work on your root chakra though. So if you have any lack mentality or feeling as if maybe you have to only focus in on a certain direction in order to receive your material gains, just know that you want to clear your mind out. You could do a writing, burning, and release, and I destroy and I release all lack mentality, all uh, fear of lack, or all insecurities when it comes to embracing new opportunities. As Zaria sent a Cash App. So keep that in mind. Clear that energy out so that you can be ready to embark on and to receive this new opportunity that's going to present itself here. So let me see. Um, I'm moving on to, what's the name that I say here? Cassandra. Cassandra, did you show up? I'm here. Is that Mookie is Cassandra? Wait, who's Cassandra? Will the US economy crash in 2023? I'll look into that question after I see if Cassandra comes in. Can I expect for my life? What can I expect for my life? If you're Cassandra, please raise your hand so I can know it's you. Just to let y'all know, when I do the collective message, you don't have to put the question in the chat. It's just, you just think about it, and I just pull the card, and however it aligns with your question, use your intuition in terms of what those cards mean for you, because your intuition is sharp too now. But I pull the cards just to see what comes out. So everybody's question might be a little bit different, but if you put the questions in the chat, then it kind of confuses me. And then I'm not able to decipher if you are Cassandra or whatnot. Tawana, Mookie is Tawana. Oh, Tawana. Oh, Tawana is here. Okay, Tawana, do you have a question to ask? I did send you an email. Hopefully you got that email, because I was telling you the question that you had is pretty deep, and we will have to, like, it would take for us to really dive deep in order to get that, and I don't want to do it here on the live. So if you have a different question, Tawana, you can go ahead and ask that. Okay. Good morning. Okay, it's morning time out in Germany. Hello to Katharina. Okay. Shavi, I love listening to you. How's my 2023 going to go? Thank you. Okay. If you sent in a Cash App, or if you sent the super chat of 1111, I'll be happy to answer your personal questions. Otherwise, I'm doing collective readings as we go along in between, while we wait for those who are um, coming in to ask their questions. So Tawana, can you ask your question, please? So I'm writing down the elements. The elements. Okay. I don't know if it's slow on your end. What's going on in my life with evil? Okay, let's see. What's going on in your life with evil? So, in other words, you're asking me why there's so many changes happening in your life that feel dark, they feel negative. Let me just see what comes through here, because that's kind of like it's not really a direct question, but we'll just see what comes through for you. So you have here the Eight of Swords. It's definitely this energy of being stuck in your head here, feeling trapped, um, feeling like you're helpless in a situation, but it's self-imposed bondage here. The world is in the reverse. Some sort of cycle has not closed out for you in the past where you felt trapped, you felt helpless, you're in your head a lot, overthinking, maybe dealing with some fears, some things that you might not really want to see here. Let me clarify the world being in the reverse. The world in reverse, look at that, is clarified by the Five of Swords. So you do have some people from your past that you're needing to let go of. And this cycle has not closed out largely because you haven't cut the cords with some people here who have been emotionally manipulative, who has caused, strife in your life. Whoever these people are, I'm picking up strong air sign energy. Let me see. You also have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's some sort of clarity that you're not gaining here in regards to these people. Swords energy is coming out strong for you. I don't know if you're an air Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is for Tawana. Um, but it's definitely someone from your past, or maybe even more than one person from your past that you're needing to cut out of your life, and you're needing to see it clearly. If the message, if it's been shown to you what their intentions are, and you're just not accepting the reality of it, but you know that they're negative, you know that they have the wrong intentions, it's time for you to listen to that message and get them out of your life here. Let me see what else is coming out. So I have here Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it's something that you can't work on. It feels like this is something that you don't want to put your focus in this direction anymore. You might have tried in the past to work on it, but it feels like the same type of situation keeps happening with one or more people in your life. And so it feels like if you feel that there's a dark energy hovering around you and it's just all of this chaotic energy and you're getting into it with certain people in your life, is largely because you're being given the sign, clear signs that they do not belong in your intimate circle. So you're wanting to do what's necessary to cut the cord so that you can then put this world card in the upright, which will mean, okay, I'm closing out the cycle. I'm stepping over this threshold. I'm shedding this old skin. I'm, completely happy with being who I am, transparently me, because she's walking over that threshold, over that reef of success naked. And so it's like shedding that old energy and moving towards something new. You should know who these people are, because this is one of those types of energies where it's like, just too much. Jealousy, I'm picking up here too. So just be careful with the type of people that you're allowing around you right now. Tawana, I'm gonna pull one more card for you. This is Seven of Pentacles. So you might even be looking at these relationships like, okay, I put in a lot of time, energy, effort to try to, plant seeds towards these relationships. And it just feels like it's not growing anymore because the Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. So you have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. You might be looking at it like, man, I'm waiting. Where is the growth? I'm putting in all of this effort. Where's the growth? But now it's like, stop putting in the work. Put that energy into something that's going to actually bear fruit, because this right here, these relationships are not. Okay. So I hope that answered your question, Tawana. That's the energy that you're feeling, and you're needing to do what's necessary to cut them out of your life. Okay. Um, so the next person is Cassandra. Cassandra, can you wave and send your question? I hope that helps you, Tawana. You know, like I said, a personal reading will take us much deeper than one question, but at least that'll kind of give you some clarity here. Yes, Cassandra. Do I study animal symbolism and color psychology? I wouldn't say I study it per se. I do study nature, and I come up with my own perception of what it means when I come across this animal, this insect, if I see these colors, So I wouldn't say I'm an expert at anything, but I'm just a student of life. And with that, I listen to my intuition, and it just kind of tells me what it means in my reality. And if it resonates with someone else, then I bring it to them. We should all be that way. You don't want to let any one person tell you, well, this is strictly what that means based on this book. We create the books. We are the walking books, the walking libraries. And so that's just how I see it. I don't say that any specific text or any specific study is going to give me a clear picture of what all of these messages mean, because there's infinite possibilities out here. So I'm just very open-minded to that. But I don't take anything away from those people who do study those things directly. But that's just kind of how I do things. Um, did Cassandra? Hey, Kyla. You're welcome, Mookie. Did Cassandra come through? Dwayne Bowens is after Cassandra if she doesn't show up here. Dwayne Bowens. I don't like how my messages always disappear. That's weird. All messages are visible. Okay. So now I think I figured it out. Oh, thank you, Olasumbo. Yeah, I just try to stay open. I don't want to box myself in. You can box yourself in saying, okay, well, I studied this and this is what they said. And so this has to be the answer. I'm not going to create no boxes for myself. Society tried to do that for too long to me and my ancestors, and I am not. That's a part of breaking those generational cycles. Family witchcraft has been done on me for years. Oh, yeah. Especially as a chosen seed, you'll always have people surrounding you who those karmic family members who came in to keep you from realizing your potential, to keep you from rising into your divinity and accepting your assignment to break those generational cycles. um ms Lily, let me check and see, is that your Cash App name? Is it Ms. Lily? I have a Azaria. I wrote down Azaria. I see Natasha. Let me write down Natasha, but I do not see a Ms. Lily. Okay, so let me move forward then. Because just let me know what your Cash App is for. Okay, yes, I don't see one for Ms. Lily here. Not specifically for that name, no. Um, so you might want to double check. I hope you didn't send it to the wrong person. So now I'm going to move on now. Cassandra did not show up. I have to assume that, oh, is that Cassandra? No, she didn't show up. Okay. So I'm going to move on to Dwayne Bowens. If you're here, Dwayne, please wave and send your question. And while we wait on Dwayne, we're going to go ahead and pull some cards for the collective. Um, I'm glad you joined my channel, Shantae. I'm new to your channel. Absolutely loving your content so far. How do I go about getting a private reading from you? You can email me. Um, Hood Mystic is actually the narrator. Oh no, the moderator. The moderator. Look, listen, don't laugh at me, y'all. It's a hot mess. The moderator. And so my email address is snita52415 at gmail. You can email me, and there I'll answer your email and we can set up a private reading. So let me see. So Cassandra didn't come through. So y'all can think of your question. You don't have to put it in the chat for the collective. What question do y'all have right now so I can pull a card while we wait for Dwayne Bowens to come through with his question? My name is Dwayne too. Oh, okay. Dwayne Bowens specifically. Dwayne Bowens. So let me see. What can the collective know here? Let me see. So I have here obstacles and challenges. And then I have leadership at the bottom of the deck. So you might be called to step into a leadership position here. Like you take the initiative, you take the authority to overcome some sort of obstacle or challenge. And with this card, it's all about how you look at it. Because some sort of change needs to happen here. And it feels like you're going to have to step into the leadership position in order to make this change happen. So with the number 5, that's dealing with change. But you see how this person, they can either look at this as being a potential situation that can make them fall to their demise, or they can look at this obstacle and challenge as being something that is like, okay, I see the problem, but I can overcome this by just, continuing to move ahead and not focusing on the worst case scenario. So I feel like you're being called to step into the leadership role to overcome something, but you have what it takes, okay? You have what it takes with the leadership card coming out here. And I feel like with the bear, for me, the bear also symbolizes like that energy of protection. So you're protected is what I'm seeing for the collective. So let me see. Okay, so Dwayne Bowens didn't check in, huh? I don't know where y'all at tonight. Maybe he'll come back later. So Dwayne, after Dwayne, I have Tracy Woods. If you're here, please wave and send your question. Tracy Woods. Christina. Hello to Christina. Hello to Rice Shy. Isis Queen. I sent it at 10:15. It says Jazzaray. Oh, yes. Jazzaray. I did see you. Okay. That's what I was looking for, the actual name. So yes, I do have Jezere. Um, let me see. You are actually after Thumbelina. Okay, so let me write you down here. You're after Thumbelina. Okay, so I do have you here. So now we're moving on to Tracy Woods. If you're here, please send your question. Please post your question. Okay, so Kyla said, so Kyla, that was your answer when that was the question that you was looking for. Your dad passed away in June. My condolences to you for the passing of your dad here. You're trying to get over it. So I see the obstacle and challenge and taking that leadership role. I do see that. So I'm glad that that brought you some clarity. Sharon sent over a cash app. So is Tracy here? Is Tracy here? All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead. You're welcome, Kyla. I'm going to move on to D Bell. So I guess these people, if y'all show up, I got question marks by your name here, just in case if you show up. So D Bell is next. Now that the magnetic field is weakening, are we going to get hit with a geometric storm that can cause the grid to go down? Hmm. Um, well, that's a pretty deep one. Um, we'll look into that because actually, who was that? Someone asked about the economy. That was Olasumbo. Olasumbo asked about the economy last time. I forgot to even get to that collective question. Um, so this is Tracy Woods. Tracy said, "What the spirit of love and light has to say." Okay, so let's see what the spirit of love and light has to say for Tracy. I see that our divine masculine that's joining us today, y'all got some deep questions. Y'all asked the deep questions about the economy and the geometric grid and all of these different things. So we'll see here. Um, so the message for Tracy Woods. That card flew way over there, Tracy. Let's see. Okay. So you have here, we are the world. A cycle is closing out for you, but a new beginning is also coming in here. For Tracy, I have Christina. Christina, let me write your name down, Christina. Christina. Yes, some sort of cycle is closing out for you here. New beginning is happening for you. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so I see traveling and understanding. Are you thinking about traveling? It looks like you're freeing yourself from something here. There's an understanding that you've come into that's going to allow you to continue to take this path. If you're considering traveling, it feels like you're free as a bird, is what I'm seeing. You're free as a bird to move about as you please. So take advantage of these opportunities now, because, and with the world card, that does feel like travel too. Are you considering traveling or relocating or traveling, maybe moving to another country or something here? Even if it's not another country, it just feels like you're free to move about now, Tracy. And so now you have an understanding of, you was caged in before you, but it was an illusion. You always had the ability to fly away and to free yourself. Feels like you're joining hands now with like-minded people as well, with those other birds coming towards you. And speaking of holding hands, the world card here also symbolizes that same energy. Feels like you might be coming to join your tribe, others who have like-minded, um, who have like-minded perceptions of life, people that are in alignment with you, it feels like. But I do see things moving forward here. I definitely see things moving forward because now you have some sort of understanding here. So let me see. Tracy. Okay, look at this. This is a very freeing energy for you. This is the Fool card. You starting brand new, taking the leap of faith, being fearless, courageous, bold, and looking up, knowing that you're going to land softly wherever you go. It's a brand new beginning that's happening for you, Tracy. So this is a very beautiful energy, fresh new start, because you've come into an understanding of, this is not where it's at, keeping yourself caged in and boxed in. Even if it deals with, let's just say, you're not actually physically moving, it feels like the way that you perceive life has shifted a lot. And so it's no longer keeping you in this boxed in, conditioning, due to society's beliefs or what they want to try to pin on you to believe. It just feels like it's a new, fresh energy, and you want to embark on this and you want to take advantage of it. So one more card for you, Tracy, and I'm going to move on. Look at that. You have letting go. So you are clearing some energy out. You're being called to do this. So if you haven't done these things yet, your spiritual team is telling you, go ahead and close out these cycles, because a brand new beginning is getting ready to happen. Free yourself from this cage and move forward. Move forward courageously, boldly. Okay. And don't be afraid of a clean slate. Let go of the past and dive into something new. That's what I'm seeing here for you, Tracy. So I hope that brought you some clarity. So now I'm moving on to D Bell. D Bell. Please wave and put your question in the chat. And let me see. Let me just see what comes out in regards to Olasumbo's question first, to see the economic. Let me see if I can see the exact way that you asked this question. I probably got to go back a lot here. Olasumbo. Dang. Where's the question at? I can't even find a question. I think they won't let me keep going back. It's only but so many that I can. Oh, will the U.S. economy crash in 2023? Will the U.S. economy crash? Let's see. The energy of the U.S. economy in 2023. So this is a collective question. You're welcome, Tracy. Oh, Tracy said, I'm in tears. Will the U.S. economy crash in 2023? What is going to be the state of the U.S. economy in 2023? Let's see what comes through, y'all. Okay, so the Hierophant is here. And then the Nine of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. It feels like they're going to be barely hanging on, though. Nine of Wands is like, okay, we've been beat up, barely hanging on, though, not giving up. And then the Hierophant is like establishments, people in a position of authority or whatnot. It feels like a lot of these major companies are still going to be holding on, but by a thread, it feels like, okay? Look at that. And they're going to be petty with it, okay? It might be like a battle here to hold on. So they might try to push their way through. I don't know how they're already doing things behind the scenes that's underhanded to maintain their position. So it does feel like they're going to be fighting. It's like this fight to maintain this authoritative position, so the economy, it is this energy of holding on. I do see that. Okay. Temperance in the reverse. People might end up kind of losing their patience here. It's almost like this energy of people are doing what's necessary, what they feel they have to do to stay on top. But it's almost like it's like from a negative, I can't even think of the right word right now, but being very petty in order to maintain their position within the economy. So whatever that means, it just feels like you might have to fight to maintain your position. But this feels like it's coming from a lot of these big companies, though. One more card for that question, the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I feel like some of these companies, though, is going to be taking some pretty big losses. They tried to hold on, but it feels like they're going to have to release it, but it's going to have them up in arms about it. I don't know how this might affect like the average person. Let me just pull one card. The average person, though, is going to be moving forward towards this new beginning of change. It really just does feel like whatever your karma is, whatever you're calling to yourself, that's what you're receiving concerning your economic status. So the wheel of fortune for the average person who's been putting in the work, like the karmic wheel can swing either way. It can be negative karma when it comes to your position or good karma. But I feel like these big companies, though, they're going to be hanging on by a thread here, and they're going to be trying to fight their way. This competitive energy here is what I'm picking up. So I hope that answered your question, Olasumba. Now, or anyone else who was curious to know about the economic status moving in 2023. Now, the person that I was calling on is D Bell. Did D Bell show up here? Please wave and send your question. D Bell. Spiritually protected. Are you D Bell? Let me see. Christina, you're saying that you sent, I'm not sure what, Cash Boss, my Cash App I sent to. Are you saying that that's your name, Cash Boss? Cassandra is here. Okay, Cassandra. All right, Cassandra, I was waiting on you. All right, let me get Cassandra real quick. Since D Bell, I don't see D Bell, but if you're here, be prepared to ask your question, D Bell. So for Cassandra, just a general. Just a general for Cassandra. So Cassandra, you have the moon coming out in the reverse. It feels like something is going to be revealed to you. Something that you might have been in the dark about is going to be revealed if you haven't already seen the truth about something here. Nothing can be hidden in the age of Aquarius. So if y'all got secrets that you want to keep, it's like get comfortable with transparency. And just get comfortable with transparency, because a lot of these karmics, they try to use these things against you. Just be you. Don't worry about trying to hold something back. Just get comfortable with transparency. But then you do have the Four of Swords here. You might even receive some sort of message through your dreams. I don't know if you're a dreamer Cassandra, but it feels like you might even get some sort of clarity about something through your dreams. Um, you have here, wow, the Five of Swords is coming out a lot. You might gain some clarity about somebody who's very manipulative. You go from the Four of Swords, you have the Five of Swords. Um, you're no longer going to be in the dark about their intentions, is what I'm seeing here. It's going to be very clear and apparent to you who this person is, what their intentions are, and you might gain some clarity about them in your dream state. So if you have a dream about a specific person, or it just feels like it's leading you towards some clarity about a specific person, um, listen to your dreams right now, Cassandra. Let me see what else comes out here. You have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. It feels like something is not going to move forward, or there's a strong delay when it comes to a situation. It's no more passion here, no more excitement here. Something is being put to rest. Let me see. What is the Ace of Wands in reverse here? Yeah, the Tower. So the Tower is happening here. This is something you're going to see something come down here. If this Tower hasn't already happened, it will happen concerning someone who doesn't have the right intentions for you. And so, like I said, a secret will be revealed, something that you was in the dark about, somebody's intentions or how they feel about you is going to be made very clear. You want to listen to that, allow yourself to, move ahead, get whatever healing you need to have happen in your life as a result of whatever this Tower is. I do see you healing from it. But this was divine intervention is what I'm seeing as well. You have the Ten of Cups, so it could be pertaining to family or family dynamic here. Something is going on here with the Ten of Cups. And then you have the Four of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this Tower now gives you the opportunity to take advantage of something that you might have ignored, or you might have rejected an offer in the past here, but it's going to open up a door for you to move into a new direction and accept whatever this opportunity is. Feels like in the past the situation was kind of dark, and it was too much going on surrounding whatever this is, and so you might have been overly focused on what was happening between yourself and whoever this is. But now this Tower comes in to disrupt that energy so that you're not just focusing on that. You're doing the work to heal. You're taking a very necessary break to rest and rejuvenate. And then you're able to take advantage of whatever this opportunity is. The number four is strong for you. So if you've been seeing the number four, it feels like a shift is happening with your foundation. And naturally, because the old foundation was not stable, it was not a stable foundation. So I do see that for you, for Cassandra. I hope that brought you some clarity. But whatever you was in the dark about, you're going to see it very clearly about whoever this is, or whatever this is. So now the next person I have here is Dwayne. Did I do Dwayne? Did Dwayne? I don't know if Dwayne showed up yet. Um, Dwayne Bowens. I don't think so. So I'm going to move on to D Bell. Did D Bell show up? D Bell? If D Bell is not here, next person I have is Pierre. I don't think D Bell showed up either. Cassandra, I hope that brought you some clarity there. D Bell, if you're here, please wave. Let me know that it's you. Okay, no. How about Pierre? Pierre, if you're here, wave and send your question, please. I have declared and decreed the generational curses finally and permanently removed. And when will I talk to my firstborn grandson? Okay. So I'm answering the personal questions from those who have sent in the Cash App. I do have a list of people here, and I'm going by the order of that list. Okay, I see Stone Cold is saying general, but if you're Pierre, can you let me know I got a few people that's saying general. If you're Pierre, can you let me know that you are Pierre? That's the Cash App name. And then send your question. So Stone Cold, you're Pierre? Okay, I have to assume it's Stone Cold. Okay. See, I got a few people that's waving at the same time. So, um, okay, Stone Cold, you're okay. Thank you. You're Pierre. So you just want general. All right. And then the next person after Pierre. Okay, so Alicia has sent a Cash App. Let me write your name down. The next person after Pierre is Jessica. So let's see, Pierre. You have the Magician. It looks like you're in the energy of manifesting. Okay, you have everything that you need to create what you want. So I feel like if there's something that you're working on, I see you calling it in here. Right behind that, you have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So it might be a type of situation where I'm actually picking up something else too. You might have people around you that could manipulate you to receive things like, but it's something about the relationship that's not equal, it's not balanced, the reciprocity is not there. So it looks like, let me see, Four of Swords. Yeah, it looks like you want to put something to rest here, or a situation to rest that was not balanced, where you're not allowing people to manipulate you or take advantage of you. See, the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Your pentacles are coming out in the reverse. So don't let anyone take advantage of you or use you or manipulate you. It feels like, let me see, what is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? The World card. Yeah. You maybe you feel like you missed an opportunity, but I feel like whatever this opportunity was, it was not going to be a balanced one. So you might have put in a certain amount of energy or effort, but even let's just say if it's worked, this job or potential offer would not have given back what you would have been putting in. So it's like you can manifest and call in something that's better, something that's going to be more balanced and in alignment with the energy that you're putting out there. But this one wasn't it. So if you feel like you've missed an opportunity, see it from a different perspective, because it looks like the cycle is closing out and a new one is going to begin. The Hangman. Okay, so you might feel like you're just kind of hanging out, just waiting to see what's going to happen. But once you see things from a different perspective, because your first card coming out is the Magician, it's like you don't have to really just be in that energy of just kind of waiting. You want to be nurturing, planting the seed and nurturing it in the spiritual realm so that you can call in what you desire. So I feel like first you want to shift your perspective. How are you viewing this? If you feel like this was a missed opportunity, are you disappointed about it? Do you feel like you can't attract something that's better? The fact of the matter is you can, because like I said, Magician coming out in the upright as your first card just shows, yes, you definitely can. And you want to be in that energy of creating right now. So, okay, Sheila. All right. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that gave you some clarity. You can create it, you can call it in, let it go, release it, move forward towards creating something new. Okay, that was Pete. Who was that? Who was I just talking to? Was that Pierre? Yes, Pierre. Thank you, Hood Missy. That was Pierre. Okay. So D Bell still did not show up. So now I'm going to move on to Jessica. After Jessica, it's going to be Olasumbo. So Jessica, if you're here, please wave and send your question. Let me do a quick collective message. So if y'all got a question, for those of you who are just kind of here, joining us right now, whatever it is that you think about, whatever it is that you want some clarity on, I'm just going to pull a quick card. If Jessica is here, please wave and send your question. So let's see, collective. What do y'all? Okay, I see Jess down there. What's your question, Jess? This is a quick message for the collective. Let me pull a card. Whatever your question is. Let's see. The heart chakra in the reverse. If y'all want to work on your heart chakra, you need to put some love on it. Whatever it is, put some love in it. And it'll actually help you, okay, moving on. So you might have to move on from something that you wasn't emotionally fulfilled. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Um, there is some work that needs to be done on the heart chakra as you continue to move into a new direction here. Maybe there's some emotional pain that you're having to face in regards to this, but ways to work on your heart chakra is listening to heart chakra frequencies like 528 hertz. Using your singing bowl, wearing your crystals like your green aventurines or your rose quartz. Um, Doing random acts of kindness, practicing gratitude. These are ways to heal your heart chakra. Playing with children, you know, and the color green, meditating on the color green, wearing the color green. You can heal your heart chakra in these ways. And so also writing things down. If you're very clear about what has hurt you, put it on paper and destroy and release that energy. Don't suppress it, okay? But I do see you moving on from this. You will move into a more positive direction. Things will get lighter as you continue to move ahead. Just continue to work on your heart chakra, okay? So now I'm going to move on to Jess. Jess, when will I get into a relationship? So let's just see what's coming out concerning the relationship energy in general. Because in terms of when, that's kind of hard to gauge for me. Sometimes if I see like synchronistic numbers, then I might say, let's just say I see 777. I might say 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. We definitely ain't 7 years, hopefully not. But it will be that type of energy. But in terms of saying, okay, it's going to be next month, that's kind of difficult to gauge. But I'll just see what's happening concerning love and relationships for you, Jessica. Um, Love for Jessica. So Jessica, I have here the hangman. So you're just waiting. I do see this energy of waiting, but see, you're being called to see something from a different perspective while you're waiting. So it doesn't have to be in vain waiting on love to come in. It feels like it is going to take a little bit longer though until you shift your perception of something. So let's see, why is the hangman here? Um, the Ace of Wands. So just waiting. There's a new opportunity that will present itself. I do see that. A new passionate opportunity that will present itself. It does feel like I'm picking up strong energy of celibacy and just kind of, waiting on the right opportunity for things to shake up a little bit. I'll just put it that way. Maybe there's some work that you want to do on your sacral. Let me just see. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like the Seven of Swords is deception, like somebody creeping in with the wrong types of intentions. So it could be that you're wanting to see something very clearly here when it comes to the type of people that you might attract. Okay. Because some people know that you've kind of been waiting and holding out or whatever. If you have been celibate, I don't know, it feels like it, but some people know that you have been waiting and they're just coming in feeling like, okay, let me sneak in and see if I can offer up the wand or something here. But they don't have the right intention. So I feel like right now you're just, yeah, the King of Swords in the reverse. It's somebody around you that wants to try to bring a new beginning, but they're a liar. They're very sneaky, deceptive, and they don't have the right intentions here. Um, so be mindful of this person. Be mindful of this person. Don't let them deceive you. You do have here the Queen of Cups. I feel like right now you're focused on self-love. This is that hangman energy while you focus on loving yourself. Your back is turned to whoever this King of Swords is in the reverse. So this person might try to sneak their way in and try to offer some sort of brand new, exciting beginning, but they don't have the right intentions. And so it could be that this could be like another test before love comes in, just to see if you are over these types of energies, or are you going to allow them back in because it's been a while, you've been waiting, it seems passionate and exciting, you haven't had this passionate energy in a while. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Who is that sang that song? Don't fall for it. Don't you fall for it. KRS-One. There, my son is in the background. He like KRS-One. Don't fall for it, okay? Because it just ain't about the right. There you go. The Ace of Swords. That's all about the truth. So you want to use this sword to cut whoever this person is, cut them out of your life. So let's just say you're still emotionally. Let's say you might be waiting on this person. If you're waiting on this person to come back in to express love, some emotions still attached to this person, and you're hoping for a brand new beginning, just know this person is not it. And this is a test to see all of this work that you put in on loving yourself. Are you going to commit to that? Are you going to commit to the journey of self-love until the right person comes in? Use this sword to cut them out, okay? They ain't about the right. They are not. Look at that. I'm already the Knight of Wands. This person gets around, okay? They are a rolling stone. They do not stay still. So this person would just try to come in, steal your sexual energy. Oh, it's a card behind that. Look at that. The Queen of Swords. This is somebody that you must have been in a connection with, because I got the King of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Swords in the upright. You're all about honesty, integrity. I feel like you put your guards up with this person at this point because you know their energy. Even if this is, I mean, I feel like this is someone that you know for sure, but it could just be this type of energy. You want to make sure that you're very clear about not welcoming this type of energy into your life just because you desire love. So I do feel that you will be tempted, though. I will say that, okay? Temptation will come in, and once you overcome that temptation, uh, let me just see. Let me just pull one more. Overcoming temptation, and from there, oh gosh, 5 of Wands. Um, this could be either a lot of competition or a whole lot of drama. It feels like you want to clear somebody out of your energy, cut them out, because they could be what's actually blocking love from coming in energetically, okay? Because we're spirits having a human experience. So that's my message for you, Jessica. I hope that brought you some clarity. Next person is Ola Sumbo. Let me see. I think I got a Cash App that came through. Today, I want to really move through this so that we don't. Okay. Ola Sumbo, please send your message. So, okay, that's Noel. Noel. Let me write you down, Noel. Noel is on the list. Shavi, can I know if you have PayPal, please? Yes, I do have PayPal. My PayPal is same thing as my email, SNITA 52415 at Gmail. SNITA 52415 at Gmail. No, I don't have Venmo. I don't. I have Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. So the next person is Olasumbo. Let me see. Did you send your question already? Olasumbo. How many are waiting on the list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people is on the list right now. I feel like we're moving forward pretty good, pretty swiftly in this one. I feel like I'm more organized, especially with my great what is it called? Is it a narrate? What is it? What do you call your position? I think it's not a narrator. I forgot the name. Hood Mystic is here, so she's helping me out. So it's making things move by a lot more swiftly. Zale is 708-378-4324. That's my Zale. 708-378-4324. 708-378-4324. Moderator, that's what it is. I don't know why I can't remember that for some reason. I'm talking about a narrator like she's writing a book or something over there. But shout out to everybody that's still here, that's riding with us here. So Olasumbo, did you send? Oh, okay. I have blocked love in 2022 and focus on money. Now will I have love in 2023? So let's see where love is going for Olasumbo. Where is love going for Olasumbo? And that's another thing too. All of my babies are with their dad. So I have my 10-year-old here, but my other 5 children are not here right now. And so that's also another reason why we're kind of getting through this pretty swiftly as well. We have a great moderator, and my babies are not here to stop me every 5 minutes like the last live, but I can't guarantee we'll have this every time because y'all know it can get pretty busy here. So Olasumbo wants to know about love in 2023. So let's see. Love in 2023. So you have, oh, the 10 of Cups coming out. That's nice. The 10 of Cups, this is the apex card for happiness. Like this is the ultimate fulfillment when it comes to love. Sharon, let me write your name down. I got 2 Sharons here now. So I'll go back and look and see what's the last name. So 10 of Cups. So that's a beautiful energy to start off with for 2023. Look at that, King of Pentacles. So yeah, I see you financially stable, feeling secure, feeling great about where you're at, ready to be, stable, something solid. I see something solid coming in 2023. Now, look at that. The Lovers. Oh my gosh. So you definitely have a divine union that you're attracting here. You've been over there putting in the work. So I definitely see love coming to you in 2023. This is a soulmate connection here, largely because you've done the work on yourself. You feel secure, you are confident, you're grounded, you're stable, and you're looking for something that is, I feel like you're already complete within. I feel like you've already balanced out your own masculine and feminine energy, and this is why you are attracting your person to you. So let me pull another one here. I have here the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's that energy of opening up here. And I feel like you've also released whatever did not serve your highest good. So you want to ask if love is coming in 2023, I would say definitely. Something that's going to be very emotionally balancing, equal give and take, reciprocity here. Okay, you won't feel depleted. You won't feel like you're over giving in a situation and they're barely giving back. It's going to be really balanced for you, and it's largely because you put in the work. So yeah, I see marriage happening for Olasumbo in 2023. Okay, or at least maybe not marriage, but something where you're going to be comfortable with leveling up. Even the thought of leveling up with this person is going to feel natural to you. Okay, so that's beautiful. I'll pull one more card here. Look at that. 3 of Wands. So being optimistic, it's like Olasumbo is waiting for his ships to come in. I feel like whoever you're waiting on, they're waiting on you too, and they have a very unique perspective of life. I feel like they're very different, whoever this person is, but the two of you mesh. You are just right for each other. So I'm seeing great energy for you. Okay. That was good. That was a really good reading for you. So yes, love will be happening for you in 2023. So, oh, okay, Sharon, you sent the Cash App twice for 2 questions. Okay. Well, let me see. I hope that gave you some clarity. Olasumbo was a very straightforward and direct message there. You're welcome. So let me see. Next person is Sharita. Sharita. And after Sharita, I have G Dubs. So Sharita, if you're here, please wave and put your question in the comments. I'm going to pull for the collective real quick for those of you, if you have a question. And like I said from the beginning, for those of you that's not paying for a personal question, you can always set your intentions. You might say, okay, the next 2 people down the line, that third person that comes through, whatever question they ask is going to be in alignment with the answer that I need. You can do that, okay? But whatever your question is for the collective, think of it, and I'm going to pull a card for you all just to see what comes through. There's okay, Sharita, whenever you're ready, come through, wave and send your question. So collective. Let's see. So I have here, what does that say? Don't let your past hold you back. So you're wanting to move forward because the collective keeps on getting cards that say like moving on. Moving on has come out twice for the collective. Don't let your past hold you back. So it feels like for the collective, it's like this energy that wants to pull you back into the past, but you're being encouraged to move forward here. So let's see what else. Look, oh my gosh. Moving on is here again. You got to be kidding me. 3 times. So collective. If you have any questions about should I double back to the past, the answer is 3 times NO. Both of these cards, same energy, different deck now, 2 different decks, because I mixed my cards up. It says, don't let your past hold you back. Moving on. Okay. So I hope that gave you some clarity for those of you that's like, let me ask again. Let me just see if she's sure. Are you sure about this? So this is Natasia. I'm going to write your name down, Natasia. That's funny how that came out. 3 times confirmation. And I'm pretty sure it's probably 4 times because your intuition told you not to go backwards anyway. So next person is Sharita. If you're here, please wave. Hi, Shavi Zane and chat. Hi, Bench Thanker. Hello to will the divine feminine masculine and masculine come together? Well, that's a good collective question. I do feel like unions are coming together as we continue to level up. Everybody is on different stages though. I feel like 2022 more so dealt with us coming into union with ourselves. Because that has to happen first before you come into union with your person. So we'll see what's going to happen in 2023. I feel like the spiritual energy, like people's intuition and spiritual insight is going to be heightened with the year number 7. So we'll see. I'll probably look into that as a collective question. Let me see. Please wait. Okay, yes. Thank you, Tasha. Oh, Tasha donated. Oh, thank you, Tasha. I didn't even see a donation there. Okay. Oh, I sent $12 through Zelle. Oh, let me see. That's right, you did. Okay, I see you. Yes, I do see you. Okay, so now, but the person that I'm looking for is Sharita. So she's not here. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on to G Dubs. If you're here, please wave and send your question. After G Dubs, I have Sis Somo. So G Dubs, if you're here, please wave and send your question. So I'm going to put a question mark by Sharita. Hopefully she'll show up at some point here. And Dwayne Bowens never showed up. So Dwayne, if you're here, I don't know what happened. Maybe you fell asleep. G Dubs, is my current person of interest the right one? Okay. G Dubs does not play any games. He was on it. So I appreciate that. Let's see. For G Dubs, your current person of interest, are they the right one? Okay. All right. So let's see what's coming out for you. So the first card I have is the Knight of Pentacles. It feels like this might be something that moves kind of slowly here. The Queen of Swords is here at the bottom. So I feel like your person that you're with could be kind of guarded because they've been through a lot. I feel like she is very honest, direct, straightforward, very intellectual. But I also feel that if you see down here, the heart is locked away. So it might be that you need to take your time with this person because she's been through a lot and she's trying to protect her heart right now. So she may come off as being maybe a little cold, maybe hiding her true emotions behind her intellect. But it just feels like you're going to have to take your time with her before you can get her to warm up to you. The Chariot is here. I do feel like it has a strong potential to move forward here and to be something solid and stable with the Knight of Pentacles. The Devil is in the reverse, so that's good. That's really good that this came out in the reverse. It shows me that toxicity or low vibrational energy, she's not for that. Just know that she ain't for it. She's not for it. Now she got the sword down, but she will put it up if necessary. So I feel like she's ready to move forward in a positive direction. I feel like there's a strong potential here. It's just going to take some time. Um, then let's see. Yeah, because the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. It feels like it's going to take some time for you to really get her to be emotionally available to you because of what she's gone through. So looks like she left something that was very toxic in nature, and it caused her to lock her heart away. And so right now she's just kind of watching you to see what are your intentions, what moves are you going to make. I don't feel like this is a negative or unhealthy connection at all with the devil in the reverse. I just feel like it's one that's going to take some time. Um, let me see. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So this is a woman who she's grounded, she's stable, it feels like she has her stuff together here. She's moving towards becoming the empress. The only queen that's not here so far is the Queen of Wands. But right now she's needing to work on, okay, yeah, she's doing pretty good for herself. I mean, I see that she's happy in her independence. She's found her own security and stability. This doesn't feel like someone that's going to try to take from you or that's going to be codependent on you, especially not financially. But it's going to take some time for you to get to, her emotionally. Um, one more card here. Okay, the sun is in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it has strong potential, but it just depends on how much effort you're willing to put in this relationship. Okay. Oh, okay. So the gender is off. Okay. Okay. So then, all right. So then you're okay. Well, either way it goes, it does look like it has a strong potential here. It's just going to take some time. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, strong potential to level up here for sure. So there's Sharita. Okay, Sharita, what's your question, please? G Dubs, I hope that gave you some clarity. If you want a private reading, feel free to email me so we can dive a little bit deeper there. After Sharita, I have Sis Somo. So let's see, Sharita. Sharita, what's your question? How can I speak to you? I love your work. You can always email me, snita52415@gmail.com. Shavi, I'm so proud of you, Queen. Thank you for being you. Oh, thank you, Alicia Sykes. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate everybody that supports me. Um, all of you all that are subscribed to my channel, that leave the comments, that like and share, and that work with me when we're doing these rituals of burning and releasing and our declarations in order to shift the vibrations. Like, I appreciate everybody. Even those of you that get the personal readings, I appreciate you. Everybody that's donating to my channel, I appreciate y'all. Much gratitude to everybody out there. Yeah, Sharita, what's your question? I see you there. What's your question? Thank you, Hood Mystic. Now that I know how to work this thing a little bit better, I think the lives that I was doing before, it didn't give me the options to do all of these things. I didn't have these extra buttons and stuff on the side. Let me see. What does that say? Add guest. See, I can add guest and everything here. So I would like to do that because, see, I have a Facebook channel that I made specifically to bring like unions together, and Facebook, the internet connection is horrible. And so I feel kind of bad because it's not working out the way that I thought it would. But I feel like I might end up just kind of, leaving messages on that page, but then having people come here where y'all can like send, maybe you can send some sort of invite and we can come on and have a live chat. I have Zoom too, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out how to work all this stuff. Zoom, I can bring on multiple guests, but I just haven't figured out how to link it to uh, YouTube and things of that nature. So as I continue to get through this whole technology thing here, eventually we'll get around to it. Um, who are all involved with me being attacked, and is my ex-husband and others in this? Who are all involved with me being attacked? Um, is this more so like spiritual attack for, is this spiritual attack for you? Janice, let me write down Janice. Is this spiritual attack that you're speaking of here? Let me see what comes out. So look at that. The magician in the reverse. You feel like somebody is doing dark magic on you? Because that's a strong energy of what I'm picking up here. Somebody could be energetically manipulating some things here to cause some problems here. Let me see. Yeah, the high priestess. Yeah. Somebody who has some awareness of using, energetic manipulation, spell work, dark magic. You have somebody around. It could be a Pisces, maybe. Um, yeah, the temperance is in a reverse. It's like they're playing on your emotions. I don't know if you feel like emotionally you're kind of off balance or up and down, but this is where you want to take back your authority in the spiritual realm because nobody has permission to do spell work on you unless you give them permission. So when I say give them permission, it could mean like, okay, different things are happening and you're like, I know they're doing spell work. I just know that so and so is over there working some dark magic or whatnot, and this is why this is happening, but then that's it. That's all you do is acknowledge that they're doing it, but you do nothing about it. That's when you're giving a person the permission. That's just like somebody slashing your tires over and over again. You're watching your neighbor do it over and over again. And you're like, well, I know Jerry has been slashing my tires because you know it. You just know it. But that's all you do is just know it, and you just continue, so it's all about what you allow, and also finding your own internal balance here because it feels like your emotions have been off, and this is why the magic has been working on you. It needs a host. You have to be in the right energy in order for spell work to work against you. So you're needing to work on finding your emotional balance. Do some work to heal. Temperance in the reverse can also indicate that there's still some healing that needs to happen for you here. Judgment is here. You got all major arcana coming out, literally 4 cards. So I do see a lot of changes that's been going on here. Let me see, what is judgment for you? Judgment, wow, is the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like you want to make a judgment call on changing. It's some sort of major change that needs to happen here. Now I have the King of Cups in the reverse. This could be a masculine that's around you or somebody who's emotionally manipulative, someone who you might need to leave behind or change the dynamics of this relationship with whoever this person is because they seem to be emotionally off balance. That could be the person that's actually doing this against you. Do you suspect that it's a male that's doing this? Let me see who Sharita. Let me see. Did she say anything? Oh, right. You did say, and is my ex-husband and others in on this? Okay. So then this could be the ex-husband. Is he a water sign? Doesn't have to be, but I got a lot of major arcana coming out here. Um, so I do see a masculine energy here. Somebody, Cancer, Chariot is in a reverse. Somebody who you had to put things to rest with because the 5 of Swords, they was very manipulative. Somebody is definitely trying to work up against you. I do see that. Okay, Justice is in a reverse, so that could indicate divorce here. If you having problems with your emotional balance, your finances, it feels like whoever this person is, they are doing something here behind the scenes to create this energy. So you can do a writing, burning, and releasing. I destroy and I release all spell work, dark magic, evil eye, blockages to my finances, and all energies known and unknown that does not serve my highest good in spirit and in flesh. Whatever it is you could think to write up or to write on there that I didn't mention, something that's in alignment with that. Is going to help you to clear that energy out. And then you can light you a candle, maybe a white candle, and write on it, I am protected. I am healed. I am abundant. But you want to call on your spiritual team, the Most High and your spiritual team to help you with this. Because they can see all of these things that you might not be able to see with your, with your natural eyes. And depending on where you're at emotionally, your spiritual eyes might also be blocked as well. Thank you, Linda, for the super chat. I think it's called a super chat. So I hope that gave you some clarity there for who was that? Sharita. I think that was Sharita, right? Who was that? Yes, Sharita. Okay. So now the next person is Sis Somo. Sis Somo, can you wave and send your question here? After Sis Somo, I have Thumbelina. So Sis Somo, wave and send your question for me. Let me do a quick message for the collective for those of you who are still here. It's almost been 2 hours since we've been here. So let me see. What's the message for the collective? If moving on comes out again, then I'm going to throw the cards. Okay. I'm going to throw the cards. So okay. Let's see. Sharita answered my question. Let me see. We are all involved. Okay, yes. So I did. Yes, I saw that answer. Who are all involved with me being attacked? Yes. So I do see multiple people here, but I see specifically the X, masculine energy. So if it is, you said yes, because I think I asked you if it was like a water sign, maybe a Cancer. I don't know. But I hope that gave you some clarity. Yes, that there is someone that is energetically manipulating if your question was in regards to spell work and things of that nature. I do see that. Okay, you dreamed about the number 188. Hello to Royal Goddess. So for the collective, whatever question you're thinking of, I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a card for the collective. So think of your question and we'll see what comes through. And you can use your intuition in terms of what that meaning is for you. So the card that's coming out right now is Temperance in a reverse. So you might want to be patient when it comes to something that you might have been hoping for. So if you're saying, well, is this going to come towards me? Am I going to receive this? Or is this something going to be fulfilled that I've been hoping for? I do see it happening with the Star card, but it's going to take for you to be patient with it, maintaining your emotional balance and continuing to nurture it. I'm going to pull one more. Look at that. So if it's about abundance, then yes, that will be coming through. I also have here, know your worth. Know your worth. So know your own value here. I do see abundance coming through. It's going to take for you to be patient and continue to nurture those seeds that you have planted, and that harvest will be coming through. If you're asking about finances or anything about growth, I do see growth happening. Okay. So let me see. Next person. Next person is Sis Somo. If you're here, please wave and ask your question. Sis Somo. Sis Somo. I just saw leaving my husband was my question. What will it happen? I believe I have to have patience. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Leaving your husband. So the answer was be patient. There's some wish fulfillment that will come in. If you're concerned about abundance when it comes to leaving your husband, then abundance will also come through. Patience is everything. Yes. Um, okay. Woke 999 said gratitude for the collective on point. All right. I'm glad it resonates with you. Yes, sis, it's SOMO. Yes, sis Somo. So she's not here. So I'm going to move forward to, I'm going to put a question mark by sis Somo. I have another question mark by, who was that? D Bell and then Dwayne Bowens. They are the three. So I'm going to move on to Thumbelina. Thumbelina, if you're in the building. And after Thumbelina, it's going to be Jazzaria. So Thumbelina, if you're here, please wave and ask your question. Can the devil affect your mind when you are dreaming to confuse you? Because when I have a good dream or dreams, it is followed up by a bad dream. I mean, for me, every dream is a message. And, you know, you don't need a dream interpreter because you are the dream interpreter of your own dreams. You know why you traveled there to see whatever is being shown to you, or eventually it will come to you. If you remember the dream, sometimes you may not get the answer because sometimes it takes a couple of days for me to sit on something before I can really gain full clarity about why it was shown to me the way it was shown to me. But whether it's good or bad, there's always a message. So be more focused on the message. And you know, a lot of times when I have you all do the declarations with me, I'll say to write at the end, like let's say we're destroying some sort of dark force or negative energy, then I'll say at the end, in sleep and awakened state, in spirit and in flesh, in sleep and awakened state, across all timelines, realms, and dimensions known and unknown. In your sleep state, that's where, yes, there could be low vibrational entities that want to try to creep in and disrupt you or to scare you in that moment. I used to always have a dream. I don't know if any of you all can relate, but I used to always dream about getting lost. Like I was always lost somewhere, trying to figure out how to get back home, trying to figure out how to get to this particular location, but just always like in a maze, trying to figure out how to get somewhere, just lost. And it could be because my reality was I had not awakened because I haven't had that type of dream in a long time, but I had it for years in my sleep state. So it could very well be that I was in the maze of the matrix, still trying to figure out how to get out. And it was being shown to me in my dream, but I just didn't, I didn't understand it back then. So let me see. Oh, Thumbelina. Okay, yes. What's your question, Thumbelina? Oh, okay, Sharita. Yes, yes, we can definitely do a one-on-one. Just email me, snita52415 at Gmail. SNITA 52415 at Gmail. It's also in the description on my channel. If you go and look on my description, just on my, I don't know what you call it, the main page or something like that, you'll find that there as well. My PayPal is also, it's the same as the email that Hood Mystic just put in. That's my PayPal. Um, let me go and check my PayPal real quick just to see because I think someone else mentioned that they had sent a PayPal. Um, so yes, Thumbelina, what's your question? I just saw you wave. Divine timing is, oh, okay. It's Thumbelina. So did you ask a question? Let me go back. Divine, wait, is it divine timing? Yes, yes. Divine timing is Thumbelina. Okay, I'm Thumbelina, and I requested from the Most High a while back to grant more financial freedom. Is a major shift in the making. And thank your thank you, Shavi, for speaking truth to the powers that were. Okay, you're very welcome. So let's see for Thumbelina in terms of financial security. Are you moving towards financial freedom? Now, while I'm doing this, I'm also going to access my PayPal, Thumbelina, financial freedom. So let's see. So I have here the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I see you releasing something here. Um, Four of Wands in the reverse. Something about your security here. You're needing to release something that might be unstable. It looks like something is off balance here concerning the home front. The Fool is in the reverse. You're needing to be more courageous and take more, like, feels like you want to take bolder moves here, but there's something about hesitating. So if, let's just say, it's being shown to me that you want to release something here that may not be so balanced or stable, but there's some strong hesitancy to do it. You're getting a lot of wands. Are you a fire sign? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Do you have a fire sign around you that might be a little jealous? Clairvoyance, let me write your name down. That might be a little jealous of you that you need to release, because it feels like that person could be holding you back. But if you don't, then it could be your own energy where you're not taking that the initiative to move on things, to be or something about your creativity. You want to work on your sacral and your solar plexus is also what I'm picking up on here. Your creativity as well as your courage and confidence. Who was that I just saw? That was clairvoyance. So I am seeing that it's going to be, things will pick up after you get rid of whatever this energy is, whether it is someone outside of yourself or just an energy that is within, some sort of fear or hesitancy that's blocking your creativity and your courage, your confidence. If in fact it is a person, it feels like they don't want to see you move ahead. Okay. There's a Virgo around. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up strong fire sign energy. Maybe that's strong in your placements or something there. But let me see. Concerning your finances, I do see you having to make some sort of decision, but it feels like with this one, you want to move in silence. The high priestess doesn't, she doesn't say too much, but she listens to her intuition. So if you're planning or if you're needing to make a decision about something, again, you have more wands coming out. It just feels like you want to move in silence about this, okay? And it's going to help you to make a more spiritually led decision, because someone around you doesn't really want to see you thriving here. And so I haven't gotten anything to, okay, there's the pentacles, because I was waiting on that. It feels like it's going to move slow. It's going to take some time to get there. I see you getting there, but it's going to take some time to get there, because whatever this energy is kind of, it's blocking. It's blocking, okay? And with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it's like you might not see it, or you might not have accepted the truth, or maybe there's some clarity that you still need to gain about this. So go within and listen to your intuition, and from there make a solid decision. One more card here for you, Thumbelina. It's going to take some time. Thank you for the donation, Alicia. Yeah, see the Eight of Wands, is that in the up? Yeah, that's in the upright. Things will move forward though. They will move forward, but I feel like you're also needing to, and there's more wands, okay? Once again, fire energy. It just feels like that energy of wanting to step into your creativity, taking action, but doing it without communicating to the wrong types of people that don't support your vision, okay? Because there's somebody around you that definitely does not, and it's not a stable situation here. So just really listen to your intuition on that. And I feel like once you clear that energy out, like I said, whether it's internally or externally, once you get rid of that, work on your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, and I see you being able to move forward here. Okay, so I hope that helped you for Thumbelina. Now, as Jazaria, Jazaria, Jazaria. If you're here, please wave and send your question. Jazaria. Now, Sis Somo, I didn't see Sis Somo come in, so I'm moving forward to Jazaria. Sis Soro, if you have shown up, Sis Somo, please wave after Jazaria has asked her question here. No, that's not Jazaria. Let me see. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do, was look at my PayPal. Let me look at my PayPal real quick, y'all, to see. Shoot. You know what? Let me see. I'm gonna take a different route because I think they're gonna make me go through the ringer because I don't generally check from this device here. So I'm gonna try a different route. So yes, Jazaria, if you're here, she hasn't shown up either. After Jazaria, I have Azaria. Azaria. I sent my donation through PayPal. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Royal Goddess. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. So Azaria hasn't shown up. Jazaria has not shown up. I don't know. I guess y'all say it's been 2 hours and you're tired of waiting, huh? I'm going to put a question mark by your names. We're going to move forward to the elements. The elements is asking for a spirit message. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, there's Jazaria. Sent you a PDF book scroll to your email. Will you take a look at it? I would love to hear your interpretation. It's called The Holy Megala, and I want a general reading. Okay. So general reading. I'll take a look at it. My life is very busy. I'm not even gonna lie. So I will see if it's something that I'm guided to look into. Now, let me see. I see a PayPal. Let me just check this PayPal real quick. Oh gosh. Okay, that was from Rochelle. Rochelle. Let me write your name down. Rochelle. Oh, Rochelle. Rochelle, I guess. Okay. And let me see if I see it. One moment. I'm getting ready to get to your question here. Okay. All right. That's the only one I see in PayPal. So if you also sent a PayPal, please let me know. I don't see anything else there. So now for who am I talking to right now? Jazaria. Yes. General message for Jazaria. You know what? I'm being guided to use my other deck for you. So let me see. General message. Then after this, I'm going to do another collective pull. So just think of your question, collective, for everybody that's in the chat. So let's see, Jazaria, or Jazza, is it Jazaria or Jazaray? Let me look at your name because I'm probably butchering it. I don't know why my comments always disappear. That's aggravating. No, now it said hide the chat. I don't want to hide the chat. Okay. Jazaray. Jazaray. Okay. What is the message for Jazaray? Yes, I do look into past life energy, more so the characteristics or the energy that you was projecting in the past life. Less about like what was your work, or who was your husband, less about that, but more so about the character and the energy you was projecting. So Jazariel, you have suffering and silence in the reverse. Something that you want to speak, something that you want to openly communicate here. I do see that you had some people around you that was not real friends. Maybe you spoken up and spoke your truth in regards to these people. Spiritual strength is in a reverse. It just seems like they threw your energy off, whoever these people were in your life here. You have talk less and feel more. So, but that's also in the reverse. So it feels like you want to openly communicate your truth with suffering and silence in the reverse and talk less and feel more in the reverse. You don't want to suppress this. So if you have people around you that you know is throwing you off or that you're not spiritually in alignment with spiritual strength coming out in the reverse, you want to step into your power and speak your truth here. You have here, be bold and take initiative to say, this is not meshing. Is throwing me off when it comes to my spiritual path. Like, I mean, you don't have to give them no excuses. You might just have to use that sword to make the necessary cuts because ultimately, if these people are good for you or not. Like the Three of Cups in a reverse could be people that's very just negative. They're negative towards themselves, they're negative towards others. And the only way that they really mesh like that is just being amongst others who's just in negative energy, but none of them really like each other like that. So it's just like a toxic crowd. I don't know if you've had to, or it could also be that maybe you feel that you don't have enough people in your circle. Like maybe you just feel like you don't have anyone to talk to or like good friends that you can really collaborate with. Whichever way it goes. Let me see. I'm gonna pull a couple of more. Um, Jazzire. Okay, success is in the reverse. There's some spiritual work that you want to do right now. I don't know if maybe you've been overly consumed with maybe work and the practical things in life, but you want to balance this energy out and get back to doing the spiritual work because not finding that balance is creating some problems when it comes to your success, and it may be causing you to attract the wrong types of people into your energy here. Conclusions are within reach. I mean, a lot of your cards are coming out in the reverse. The only one that's in the upright is be bold and make the first move. So you're being called to take the initiative to do something here. Let me clarify what be bold and make the first move is. What do you need to do? What do you need to do, Jezreel? Look at that. Third eye chakra. Be bold and make the first move. Listen to your intuition and start doing that spiritual work. Third eye chakra deals with your spiritual sight, seeing things from a spiritual perspective. But the only way that you can do that is to put in the work. Like, there's some work that needs to be done spiritually in order for your circumstances to shift in a more positive direction. Do people pop firecrackers on Christmas? What the heck is going on out there? I guess it's firecrackers. That's kind of weird. I hope it's firecrackers. Okay. So anyways, okay. So let me see what else. One more card. The heart. Oh, they are popping firecrackers. What the heck is going on here? Oh, it is about to be the new year, isn't it? That's true. So heart chakra is here. Heart chakra is here. So work on your third eye chakra and your heart chakra. Okay. Um, that's what you're wanting to do. Definitely do the spiritual work right now, though. Spiritual. So using the spiritual tools. I talk about it all the time on my channel, but look into ways to heal the heart chakra, to open up the third eye chakra, and it's going to give you some clarity on how to navigate down the spiritual path and clear out a lot of this negative energy that's been surrounding you. So I hope that gave you some clarity, Jezebel. So now my next person here is, let me see. Um, the elements. Wait a minute, I did the elements already, or did I? No, I don't think so. The elements. The elements wants a spiritual message. So if you're here, please wave so I can know that it's you. Oh, there's the elements. Okay. Yes, you want a spiritual message. So let's see. What is your spiritual message? Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Okay. My bad. Now Azaria is here. So I'm going to do Azaria first, and then I'm going to do the elements, okay? So that I don't get thrown off track. So Azaria, what's your question, please? Oh, general. Okay. So your name is Light. You must be a Libra with the justice scales there. Okay. So Azaria, yeah, they are a little bit early popping the firecrackers, but I got confirmation when I heard the, I could hear, so I just had to wait to see what was going on out there. I didn't want to have to put on my cape and go save nobody. I'm just playing. I ain't jumping in line of no fire. Okay. So let me see. Azaria. Y'all have very similar names. Jazaria, Azaria. So let's see. Azaria. Let's see. I think we're making good timing tonight. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. It feels like something is getting ready to change for you. Something is getting ready to change. It feels like you're over there creating an, oh my gosh, what is going on? Something is getting ready to change. Something needs to change for sure with the Devil and the Five of Swords in the reverse. It feels like some sort of toxic karmic cycle is getting ready to shift for you. You're needing to get back focused on those things that's important to you. Maybe this was like some sort of negative energy that came around to try to throw you off course here. I do see the Five of Pentacles. So this could be dealing with work, or it could be dealing with an actual person who might have abandoned you and left you out in the cold. But I see that there was some sort of painful ending here. The Wheel of Fortune came out first. So I do see that things will move forward in a positive direction. I have the Queen of Cups here. Work on self-love right now. Do what's necessary to nurture yourself and to heal yourself after this situation. Strong Cancer energy is coming out too. The Moon card here. You might be deep in your emotions in regards to this situation. It just feels like somebody was definitely toxic here. Yeah, I see you gaining your happiness again, though, your freedom. This is you gaining your freedom. I see two energies. And this card reminds me with this Queen of Cups as surrendering to the situation. Put your hands up, surrender to whatever changes, which is the Wheel of Fortune, whatever changes needs to happen in order for you to move towards your happiness and your freedom. Okay. Because it feels like it was heavy. The energy was very heavy in the past here. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. It could be somebody is suppressing what they feel. Clifford has sent a cash app. Someone could be suppressing how they feel right now. And maybe wanting to strike up some foolishness, want to be a little toxic, but they feel like they can't get to you. They're not able to speak their truth. Oh, it could be this King of Swords. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But whoever this is, you don't want to focus on them. Maybe they're the ones that's feeling abandoned and left out in the cold, but I do see some sort of painful ending, a very painful cycle that was playing out here. Somebody was very manipulative too with the Magician in the reverse. I don't like that with the Devil card being here. They could have been doing some sort of energetic manipulation. I don't know, but I do see manipulation either way. They could have been a narcissist, but whoever this is, they are going to be in this energy of feeling abandoned and left out in the cold because you're moving towards happiness. The Wheel of Fortune is here for you. I feel like the scales are balancing for you. You might not have been happy before, but you're going to move towards happiness pretty soon, especially once you surrender to whatever change is happening in your life here. So, that's for Azaria. Are you here? Let me see. I just want to see here. I hope that gave you some clarity because my ex-husband. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give you one more card here. That's yeah, Nine of Swords. It's yeah, strong energy of sleepless nights, stressed out. You know, this it could definitely be him that's, you know, a little angry because he sees you moving towards your happiness, but you can't coddle nobody's emotions. People should be happy for you when you're moving towards success and happiness. But a lot of times the only way that they're going to feel some type of way about that is when they're just miserable themselves and they got some sort of kick or maybe got an ego boost out of seeing you hurt based on their manipulation and narcissism. So it's time to allow that cycle to, you know, wrap it up. Let's just say maybe emotionally you might still be attached. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if y'all are still arguing. I don't know what's going on here, but get that person out of your energy spiritually. You might want to do a writing, burning, and releasing. Dang, y'all sending. I'm gonna have to close out the cash apps pretty soon, y'all. Nakisha, let me write down Nakisha. Oh, okay. Let me see. I'm gonna take a few more because we got, you know, the list. Let me just see. I don't. Let me see here, y'all. We're moving at a steady pace, but I don't want to put too many people on the list here. Now I'm going to write down Clifford, Jennifer, Nakisha. Clifford, Jennifer, Nakisha. Okay. Jennifer, Nakisha. So I'll let me see. At about 11, we'll go until 11:11. For 11:11 is the last. That's when I'm going to stop taking cash apps and requests for personal readings. Okay. 11:11 is the number of the day. So when my time, I don't know what time zone y'all are on, but that's literally for me, that's like 6 minutes from now, 11:11 Central Standard Time. So let me see. The next person, did I call out the next person? The elements. The elements, wait a minute, was that? Yes, the elements. Who did I just do the message for? I did the message for the elements, right? Or did I? Was that the elements that I was talking to just now? Oh, okay. So the elements, what's your question then? Okay. See, Olasumbo is hearing fireworks where he's at, firecrackers. I have no idea. I guess it's a new trend because I've never heard of firecrackers on Christmas either. That's why I took a second look like, wait a minute now. Do I need to duck and roll, tuck and roll? I don't know what I need to do. Um, so the elements, what is your question? And then after the elements, I have Natasha. I just saw her wave up there, so I'm just waiting for the question. The elements, and Natasha, if you're here, please be prepared to ask your question. So I have, yeah, 4 minutes, 5 minutes left on the clock before I close out for anyone who wants to jump in on personal questions here. What messages? Oh, yes. What messages does Spirit have for me? So, okay, thank you. So let me see. You did say that. What messages does Spirit have for? What does your spiritual team want you to know? Okay, so Charles Smith, I'm going to write you down. Okay, so let's see for the elements. So totality is here. Feels like you might be releasing some people and grabbing hands with someone new, okay? Or something about teamwork. Let's just pull a few cards and see. They want you to definitely go with the flow here. Go with the flow. So if there's some changes that's happening concerning maybe you releasing some people and moving towards new partnerships, go with the flow of whatever that change is. Okay, see, because you have celebration here. This card fell out in the reverse. You might have certain people that, this is like the Three of Cups energy. They might not have been in alignment with where you're headed right now. So, and then you have three people here. So that's pretty interesting. You might find that you have to release one of these people, one or more of these people, to move towards some relationships that's more in alignment with where you're headed. So go with the flow of whatever change is happening concerning your relationships. There is some stress here concerning success, because success is in the reverse. So, see, I feel like this monkey down here is one of these people that you're needing to release, because somebody gets off on seeing you stressed out, juggling, overworking, and doing all of these things. They get off on seeing you have more stress on your hands. Like they're also to burst your bubble, know. So success is coming out in the reverse. Let me see. I see you saying no. I don't know what no means, but I do see this energy here. So clinging to the past is coming out in the reverse. So releasing something from the past is very important right now so that you can see your way ahead. Strong energy of just staying in the now, staying in the present moment. And you have the card of courage here. So solar plexus energy, having the courage to just be yourself, be authentic, being different, being comfortable with being different here, standing out from the crowd. It just feels like you're not like these other people. It's something about you that's just different. And so if you find that you need to release some people, go with the flow of whatever that is so you can move towards your success courageously. Let me see. Yes, that's the question that I'm answering. What messages does your spiritual team have for you? So existence. I feel like this is all about transparency at this point. Because this person is naked. They're sitting here and they're just transparent. They're comfortable with who they are. They recognize that they are a part of the greater whole. They have that divine connection to nature. I feel like that's what you're being called to do, because this is a person that's alone in this card, and then this person is alone in this card. It feels like this is the energy that you want to embrace until you attract your tribe. Yes, I'm no longer taking readings now because it's 11:11 for me. So if you want a private reading, you can always email me. So one more card for the elements. This says participation. Yeah, I feel like it has a lot to do with the people that you're working around. I don't know if this is your work circle, like literally people that you're working with, or friendships that you have, but it feels like you're going to join a different group of people. Okay. So you're wanting to go with the flow of whatever changes might have to happen in order to get there. All right. Thank you, Hood Mystic. So let me see. I hope that resonated with you. If it did not, you can always feel free to email me for a personal reading. Now, Natasha is next. Natasha is next. Please wave and send your question, Natasha. So let me do a collective read while we wait for Natasha. So whatever question y'all have, I'm just going to pull the card, and however it resonates with your circumstance. Who is that? Sheila? Yes. Sheila. I could have sworn I wrote down as Sheila. Let me see. Yes, actually, Sheila, you're like four people. You're like after three people, you have three people ahead of you. Okay. So let me see. Natasha, there's Natasha. What's your question, Natasha? I'm just going to pull a card really quickly for the collective while you put your question up. So whatever y'all answer that I have here is adjustments are required. You're needing to make some adjustments on something because this card is coming out in the reverse. Then you have here, you and your loved ones are safe. So if you feel like if you're questioning that, yes, you're safe. It's safe for you to do something here. If you have to make certain adjustments, yes, it's safe for you to make those adjustments. You also have suffering and silence. So there's something that you might be suppressing here. I feel like it's safe for you to openly communicate your truth, and you might want to make some adjustments when it comes to your communication in order to come out of some sort of conflict or some sort of changes that you may be going through here. You also have last card is push through any insecurity. So that could be in regards to speaking your truth about something. So that's what I have for the collective. So let me see. Natasha, your question is, why do my spirit guide, or what do my spirit guides want me to know? All right, so let me see. You're welcome. You're welcome, the elements. What does your spirit guide want you to know? So you have nothing will come of this situation. I'm going to clarify this. This is coming out in the reverse, but you also have here success. So you will be moving towards success in regards to something here. Maybe you felt like nothing was going to come of the situation, but there is a success around the corner, but you're being called to take some sort of risk here. I feel like you're hesitating to do this because it was in the reverse and it feels like the Fool card, that risk-taking energy. But you're wanting to see things from a higher perspective, rise higher and see it from a spiritual perspective. Realize that there's infinite possibilities out here. So don't limit yourself, is what I'm picking up on too. Maybe you might feel like nothing is going to come of, like, if you take a, you might be creating a narrative in your mind that's not real. Feeling like if you take the leap of faith, you might be saying, oh, if I do that, I'm not going to be able to be successful in that because XYZ. And so it puts you in this energy of hesitating to take the risk, feeling like nothing will come of the situation concerning your success. But I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know, shift how you're seeing things, because success is here if you see it from a higher perspective, just like from a bird's eye view. Rise higher so that you can see that there's many possibilities out here. Don't limit yourself, is what I'm seeing here. Let me take another one. Yeah, work on your, look at that, sacral chakra, and push through any insecurities. When the sacral chakra is blocked, it will create the energy. You'll have insecurities, okay, or a blockage to your creativity. Maybe there's something that you want to embark on concerning your success, but there's a fear of taking risk because there's something about, you need to work on your sacral chakra, but maybe you have some insecurities in regards to something, insecurities in regards to your creativity, or feeling like it's not enough to lead you towards success. So you can do a writing, burning, and releasing. I destroy and I release all insecurities, known and unknown, in spirit and in flesh. You might add in fear of taking risk, and all unhealthy thoughts and emotions concerning my success and my forward movement in spirit and in flesh, and burn that and call on your spiritual team to help you to clear that energy out. Let me see, where are you? I'm talking to Natasha, yes. So one more card here, Natasha. I have two that came out. I have the end of a tough cycle approaches in the reverse. So you're not there yet because there's still work that needs to be done here. But when you do this work, you will move towards fulfillment of wishes, okay? So put in the work to clear out all of your blockages that you're creating for yourself right now, because this doesn't feel like this is external blockages. It feels like internally you have some sort of fear of taking risks and thinking automatically that it's not going to lead to success. And so there's insecurities here. Work on your sacral chakra specifically though, okay? And your solar plexus I'm also picking up on. So I hope that gave you some clarity, Natasha. Yes, okay, yes. Raise my vibrations. Yes, Natasha. So the next person I have here is Sharon. Sharon. I'm talking about Sharon. Sharon. And then after Sharon, I have Kirstia. You're welcome, Natasha. So Sharon, please wave and send your question. After Sharon, let me see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people, and then we'll be done. So that'll probably be a total of, depending on how fast y'all ask your questions, you know, we'll see how fast we move here. But thank you all for liking, subscribing to my channel, sharing the messages, leaving your comments. I appreciate y'all. It's Sharon here. Yes, Sister Somo, I did call you earlier. So if Sharon is not here, then I can go ahead and answer your question. Yes, I've closed. Okay. I don't know why it tried to boot me out for a minute. Okay. So Sharon has not shown up. So Sister Somo, please ask your question. And Sharon, if you're here, then you can check in after Sister Somo. Thelma Chapman, you're Sharon? If you're Sharon, please say yes. Sister Somo wants to know what Spirit has to say. So I'm going to, okay, see, I got different people waving. I don't know what that means, but hello to y'all if you're just coming in, if that's what you're saying. Thelma, Christina. Okay, yes, Christina, I do have you here. I don't know what yes, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Sister Somo. Yes, on Somo. So what does Spirit, is that what you said? Let me see. What was your question? Sister Somo said, okay, yes, what Spirit has to say. So let's see. So you have here stress. Okay, Spirit is saying harmony, you want to get back balanced internally because this is in a reverse. Stressed out, maybe you're overly focused on what's happening around you and needing to gain that balance within again. Check out from what's happening around you and go give yourself the time to balance your energy back out. That's very important for you right now. Okay, thank you, Thelma. You have the Master in the reverse. I feel like you're not listening, you're not using that wisdom that you have to like balance out your circumstances because I don't know, are you a master number 11, 22, or 33? It feels like you have a lot of wisdom, but you're not using it to shift your circumstances right now. Success is in the reverse. This stress that's happening is throwing you off here. And in order to get to your success, whatever that means for you, you're needing to listen to that intuitive wisdom that you have naturally, because I see it with the master here. But with this coming out in the reverse, is just showing me that you're not listening to it because maybe you're overly focused on what's happening around you. And so it's blocking, it's causing some blockages when it comes to your success. The creator is in the reverse. So it's like right now, you're not in the energy of co-creating your existence. It's almost like you're just kind of passively allowing things to happen and you're needing to get back on track here. Okay. You have healing. There's still some work that needs to be done here. And I feel like when you listen to your inner wisdom, you will find that, okay, there's work that needs to be done. Specifically, though, what's highlighted is the heart chakra. And yeah, see beyond the illusion. Because maybe right now you're looking at things from the surface too much and you're needing to see it from a spiritual perspective. Once you see beyond the illusion, then I feel like it'll click in terms of what this message is all about. Because right now, yeah, something needs to change. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. Something has to change. And I feel like it's your perspective, how you're dealing with life. Okay. And maybe how you're dealing with all of the changes that's happening around you. Because this right here, it reminds me of like, that's a tornado. Is it a twister or a tornado? I think that's a twister. when it's going like this. So y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a twister. This reminds me of the energy, like what's within the eye of the storm. So you have all of these winds of change that's happening around you. Very chaotic energy. But inside you see the yin and yang symbol. So it's like that energy of maintaining your balance, still being able to balance your energy and having that masculine and feminine energy in alignment in spite of what's happening around you. Okay. So I am seeing that. So you want to get back in alignment with that because these changes that's happening are the ones that are necessary to clear out your path. These twisters come in and they clear your path so that you can build again, so that you can build something more solid. It's a hurricane. Okay, so V LaRue, thank you. She said it's a well, they said it's a hurricane. So whatever this energy is, it's a chaotic energy that brings change. Okay. And so you want to stay balanced in the eye of the storm. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. You have aloneness. So if you feel alone, journey, don't see it as being if this storm means that it's clearing people out of your life, don't see it as being alone. See it as being the opportunity to go into that cocoon, transform, and to come out a better version of yourself without too many distractions. Okay. It's all about how you see it. How do I get that person out of the chat? The hater. Who is the hater? Let me see. Hide user from channel. See, I'm learning how to do this over here, y'all. You're being hidden, you little hater. Okay. They always got to show up. Y'all know how it goes. Let me see. I thought I hid them. Let me try it again. Yeah, I did. Okay. Maybe it's just taking a while to kick in. So, anyways, oh, thank you, Hood Mystic. Yeah, we blocked that type of energy. You're on block. So now that was for Sharon. So now moving on to Kirstia. Kirstia, Kirstia, Kirstia. Hello to Isabel. How you doing, Isabel? Look at Kirstia. I like that. Okay, Kirstina said how to handle the enemy energies in 2023 and the powers that were. The same way we just handled that's whoever that was coming up in here trying to create chaos. Block them out. Whether it's mentally needing to block out negative energies that's trying to be sent your way, when your energy starts to feel off balance. And at that point, you need to do a destroying and releasing, clearing that energy out, whether you're taking a spiritual bath, whether you fasting, whatever it is you need to do spiritually, do what's necessary to get your energy back in alignment. Okay. And then at that point, let me just pull the cards. So let me pull the cards. But that was just a prime example. Even before your question came through, you got to block that energy out. Don't give it enough time to penetrate. Okay. Nor do we allow it to disrupt our emotions or what we have going on. You keep it moving and keep it pushing. Stay focused on the task at hand, which is staying balanced and being the best version of you, and let them go deal with their issues. Even when it comes to the powers that were, same thing. We're over here as spiritual warriors, clearing that energy out, offsetting whatever it is that they trying to put out there. We're shifting it so that it works against them and not against us. So y'all know I just go and check out the messages that I recently did, because I was shown some things. I did a part 1 and part 2 in regards to the sacrifices that they're doing currently. So you have gateway and conclusions are within reach. So it feels like something is going to have to come to a close for you. Your vision might be a little bit obscured as to what this is, but conclusion, something is going to come to a close here in order for this gateway to open, because right now it's in the reverse. So it feels like a door is still closed until something comes to an end. What's coming out at when I cut the deck is moving on. So how to clear out this energy? You're wanting to allow yourself to move forward, free yourself from that negative energy that could have been hovering. you know what that means, whether it's a toxic work environment, whether it's toxic friendships, lovers, whatever the case may be. Your question is, how do you overcome that type of energy? Give yourself the opportunity to move on so that you can walk towards this gateway. Okay. But you have to first release the past where it was dead and move towards the life. Okay. Where things are alive and it's light energy, lighter energy. Um, so I do feel like there's some work that you want to put in order to find that harmony again. You have, look at that. It's time to release negativity. Okay. So that just clarifies it. You want to know how to get rid of that energy, release it. Don't hold on to it. And again, sometimes it's the internal, is what we have going on internally that allows us to hold on to the wrong types of energies that's outside of ourselves. Okay. That's the only way that we end up attracting it. And so it could be you want to assess yourself a little bit more closely and then make the cuts where necessary and then begin to move towards your destiny. You have healing chaos. We was just talking about this. Healing chaos. This is coming out in the reverse here. But if you look at this card, this is one of those I guess it's the hurricane, right? I don't know why I like to call them a twister. Is that another name for these? But either way, this is that storm that's clearing out the energy, but it's healing though, because all around this storm is butterflies. So it's bringing transformation and great change. Okay. So with this coming out in the reverse, it could indicate some resistance to oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? The chaotic energy, some sort of resistance to these changes that are happening or trying to avoid the storm. Don't avoid it, allow it to happen and embrace the changes in that chaotic energy because you know it's clearing your path out for something better. So let me see. This is for Kirstia that I'm speaking to here. Okay, so I hope that gave you some clarity here. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for you. I have, okay, spiritual union is in the reverse. Something, you might have a karmic soulmate around you and you're being called to move forward from this. Don't try to avoid this change from happening. Allow the change to happen. Release the negativity because something is not in alignment with you spiritually. Whoever, whatever is not in alignment with you spiritually. And once you do that, then that's how you block the negative energy, by standing your ground, releasing those things both physically and spiritually, people, places, and things. And if you feel like you're not courageous enough to do it, write down, I destroy and I release all internal and external blockages that might prevent me from releasing all things that does not serve my highest good in spirit and in flesh. Okay. So let me move forward. The next person is Alicia. Alicia, if you're here, please ask your question, wave and ask your question. And then after Alicia, I have Sheila. Hello to John. Hello to Monroe. Mariana, we've closed out for personal questions at this time. While we're waiting for Alicia, I'll pull a card for the collective. I'll use a different deck this time. So think of your question, collective. You're welcome, Christina. Think of a question, collective. Everyone that's in the chat, whatever your question is, I'm just going to pull a random card and you can use your discernment and your intuition to determine what that means for the answer that you are seeking. So I have here, clinging to the past. You're wanting to release something from the past here because it's obscuring your vision. And what's at the bottom of the deck is silence. So it could be that clinging to the past, it doesn't mean that you're physically holding on to someone. It could mean that mentally, emotionally, you're still holding on to something from the past and you're needing to silence your mind so that you can see more clearly. But the vision that you're going to be seeing through is your spiritual eyes and not your natural eyes. Okay. So once you get more quiet, it's going to help you. It's going to awaken your spiritual gifts. If some of you are questioning, like, what's blocking my spiritual gifts? I don't know. Then it could be that your vision is obscured because of holding on to something from the past and you're needing to clear that out. Get silent, silence your mind, You know, a good way to clear your thoughts is to put it on paper. I do everything, write, burn, and release. I destroy and I release all unhealthy thoughts that does not serve my highest good in spirit and in flesh. You know, and then you might put on a candle. My thoughts are in alignment with creating. My thoughts are always creating what's in alignment with my destiny. You know, my thoughts are always in alignment with creating my destiny. I think that's what I said. Okay. I think I'm might be getting a little tired, y'all. Anywho, so hopefully that answered your question for the collective. So now the next person that I'm focused on here is Alicia. Did you check in, Alicia? I don't think so. So after Alicia, I have Sheila. Sheila, are you here? Me and my wife listen to each of your videos. The thing about you, um, voice teach thousands, but each message I understand, which is for me and is for her or for Northern. You're the truth, love. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that. So you resonate. You find, yeah, because there's always something in a message where you can relate it to your circumstances. So I'm glad that you're finding clarity through the messages, you know, because it might not be exactly what you're going through, but if you look at it from your own spiritual insight and listen to your intuition, you'll see how it connects to your circumstances. So I appreciate that. There's Alicia. Okay, Alicia, what's your question, please? Oh, general. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna have to get my chapstick in a minute, y'all. Let me drink some water. And after this, I'm gonna hit my singing bowl for a minute just to clear the energy out. So for Alicia, general message. After Alicia, I have Sheila and then Noel. So if y'all are here, please be prepared to ask your questions. So Alicia, first card out for you is transformation. So there's a major transformation that's happening for you right now. That's that caterpillar coming out as the butterfly. Okay, so it feels like you're going to be able to fly higher, see new things. And this is also the death card. So closing out some sort of cycle here. Major transformations are happening for you right now. Then I have here, reflect on your priorities is in the reverse. I feel like this is you closing out a cycle with something that is not your priority. It's something that is not in alignment with what you desire. Look at that. Bottom of the deck says open up to change. So maybe something you thought was important before is no longer important now because you've changed, because you have changed, you have transformed, okay? And you're more open to change now. So you're not reflecting on those things that's not in alignment here. So because of this, you have luck is on your side. It looks like you're definitely moving up and moving higher, rising to your north, coming out of that south node energy and moving towards your destiny and your north node. So some changes are happening for you. You have practiced gratitude. So it does feel like you've been practicing gratitude. And if you have not, then you're being called to definitely get into the habit of doing that on a regular basis. Let me see. Then you also have here patience. Okay, so there's some seeds that you're planting over there, Alicia, that are growing, and you're needing to be patient to allow this to unfold. Okay, so open up to change. There are some changes that has to happen because the only way growth happens is through change. You know, without change, growth does not happen. So be patient with the changes that's happening around you. Open up to these changes because luck is on your side. Good things are coming, but you're needing to be patient with this. So you're going through a major transformation, or you've gone through this transformation. You put certain things to rest that were not your priority. Now you're moving into this energy. I feel like what's going to water this seed that you have here is practicing gratitude. That's how you spiritually water whatever it is that you are creating right now. So gratitude for whatever it is that you're creating. Let's just say, just a prime example, um, you're building a business. You're already practicing gratitude for the success of that business, even while it's still in the process of growth. It could still be in seed, in the state of being a seed, and it hasn't even really formed to where you could see it, but you're already in the energy of practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude for where you're at right now, the growth that you had, the transformations, being able to release the past and being bold enough to move towards a new beginning. Practicing gratitude is what is necessary in order for you to water the seed and to encourage its growth. So be patient, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing, Alicia. I do see it coming in. One more card. I have universe. Yeah, so close out that old chapter because there's a new beginning that's happening for you. I feel like, yeah, this is the number 3. Your creativity is going to be awakened here. It feels like you have the number 3, 4, and then 5. 13 breaks down to a 4. 14 breaks down to a 5. Then you have the number 3. So there is some sort of leveling up that's happening for you right now. So just be patient, okay? Because growth is happening. That's what I see for you, Alicia. So then I'm moving on to Sheila. If you're here, please go and send your question. I hope that brought you some clarity, Alicia. So Sheila and then Noel. We're almost done, y'all. Sheila and then Noel. Okay, thank you, Sheila. Sorry, I'm here. I sent my question above a minute ago. Let me see. Hopefully there it is. General reading. Love, finances, career. Am I under spiritual attack? If so, who? Thank you. Okay, that's like 5 questions in one. So Sheila, if you could be more direct in terms of one thing that you would like to know out of all of those subjects that I can focus in on. Yes, Clifford, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 people ahead of you, Clifford. So just be prepared when I call your name. Let me see. Sheila, what do you want to know out of all of those subjects? One subject, please. Okay, spiritual attack. So you want to know if you are being spiritually attacked. Okay, so what I have coming out here is the Chariot and the 7 of Pentacles. It feels like something is moving forward successfully. Something is moving forward successfully, okay? Some seeds that you've been planting here. Now, you might have someone from your past that might not have genuine intentions towards you, but let me see. The Emperor, somebody wants to step up and do the right thing here. I'm not feeling an energy of spiritual attack. I'm not, let me see. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, the Devil just came out, so I guess that changes the dynamics. It feels like somebody wants to be controlling in your life here. The Emperor and the Devil together feels like someone that can be very stubborn, but trying to really misuse their position of authority in your life. This could be like a father figure or some sort of masculine energy here that wants to control you. So they could be very emotionally manipulative, somebody that you might have invested some time in here. And it feels like you're not happy. It's like you're bored or unhappy with the situation. I don't know. I mean, for me, it doesn't necessarily feel like it feels more like someone that's in your energy who just you're not happy with this person. You don't feel like they're genuine. Okay. Um, so then you have here the 6 of Pentacles. It feels like you want more equal give and take, more reciprocity. You feel like this person is maybe not giving enough here in the situation. Are you married? I mean, it just my eyes are burning. It feels like okay. Yeah, you feel stuck here. I feel like it's more mental though. It's more mental, and it's because you're not happy with the situation because someone might be too controlling here. Maybe you feel like things are not moving forward in a positive direction. So, you're the captain of your ship as long as you're aware of that, because if you're not the one that's rowing the ship, then that means somebody else is. So you want to get back in alignment and no marriage, your son lives with you. So is it your son's father or is it because there's definitely a strong masculine energy here that seems to be bringing some energy of manipulation that you're wanting to, I don't know, you're wanting to do something about that energy, like maybe release it with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. But in terms of like spiritual manipulation, I'm not picking up that type of energy. I feel like it's just more so emotional, but everything is spiritual at the end of the day. But if you're thinking of more like spell work or something like that, I just didn't pick that up here. Not from anyone in your intimate circle anyway. I'm just clearing out the energy here. Next person is Noel. I hope that answered your question. Um, if there's a masculine energy around you that's controlling or that you're just unhappy with, you're wanting to do the work to find some balance there, whether you release that person or establish those healthy boundaries to let them know what you desire so that it can be some reciprocity in the relationship. So, Noel, if you're here, please wave and ask your question. Okay, I'm glad you're a new subscriber to Nita. Welcome, Nita in Mike's World. So let me see. Noel, if you're here, please ask your question. I have Noel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people left. Noel, please wave. Yes, please wave and share your question. If Noel is not here, then I have Natasia right behind Noel. So please be prepared, Natasia, if you're here to ask your question. After Natasia, I have Janice. Okay, so I don't see Noel. I'm going to put a question mark next to Noel, and we're going to move forward to Natasia. If you're here, please ask your question, Natasia. Okay, while we wait, we're going to do a collective. So is that Tasia? I would like to know, are you Natasia, Tasha? Oh, okay, good. Okay. I would like to know who I was in my most recent past life and how it relates to my calling today. So let me see. I'll pull from my booklet here just to read a couple of paragraphs just to see the character that you portray or that you like your energy that you projected in a past life. I'm just channeling, and then wherever I'm guided to stop, I'll read from there. Okay, so past life patterns, strong Scorpio energy coming through here. Issues for you were connected to three things. One was surrendering power too easily, causing you to lose your clear sense of self. The second was a lack of faith. You stopped believing in your potential. And a third area was extreme emotional disorientation, which caused you to lose your sense of direction. So waterlogged. Let's see, you soaked up so much energy from people that you forgot to disengage from them. The result was emotional confusion. So you was a strong empath, but it was actually working against you here. Your sense of boundaries was not very keen. So this could be that either in the past life you were too passive, soaking up people's problems and taking that energy on as your own and not establishing healthy boundaries for yourself. So in this lifetime, you could still be seated in that energy, or you could be all the way on the other side of that energy, meaning Now in this lifetime, you're very firm. You don't let too many people get close to you in this lifetime. You might attract people to you who are also in this energy. And we'll just see here, okay? So the result was emotional confusion. Guilt was often the reason you over identified with the problems of others. You were very sensitive, and criticism from others stopped you in your tracks. So people were, other people's opinions, you took on their opinions too strongly. You gave them too much credit. You had a powerful intuition, but it was stuck. Your mind gave you too many negative messages about your potential. Okay, a people pleaser is what you was in your past life. So in this lifetime, you could either still be in that energy, or you could be projecting that the opposite effect, where it's like, I'm not worried about pleasing people. Matter of fact, I don't even like people. Okay, I don't know where you're at in your energy, but um if you're not on either one of those scales, if you find that that was your past in this lifetime, you was on one of those scales and you're coming up out of that, it could just mean that you're now rising to your north. So let me see. You had a strong vision about what you wanted from life, but often lacked the reality testing to get your desired results. Perfectionism was the big problem in this pattern. So are you a perfectionist in this lifetime? Um, you struggled with divine discontent, meaning that no matter what you did, it was just not good enough. So overly criticizing yourself is something that you did often in the past life. Okay, you just had to be perfect. You never felt like you was perfect enough, and you often grew disappointed in others because they did not live up to the high standards you set for them. Last one is, in some incarnations you became too addicted to people. So addictive behavior patterns, codependency was an issue in past behavior, in your past life. Your dependency needs were way out of alignment. Your whole life was too focused on making someone else happy, forgetting your own needs in the process. Your reality testing was way off center. You saw beautiful things in others that they just couldn't live up to. So low self-esteem was the culprit of that type of energy. So let me know if you find yourself in that energy now, because what you can do is clear it out. I destroy and I release all unhealthy past life emotions, thoughts, behavior patterns that I might have carried over into this lifetime in spirit and in flesh, because it feels like you allow people to kind of have their way in your life and insert their opinion in certain areas, and it blocked you because you were too focused on pleasing them, absorbing the negative emotions of others without setting those healthy boundaries. So clearing out those people that was always negative so that you can find some balance there. And then also um maybe not listening to that strong intuition that you had, because you definitely had strong spiritual gifts, but you just didn't listen to them. Okay, so pay attention. If you find that you've attracted people who's also in that energy in this lifetime, it could be that they're reflecting back to you who you were in your past life, and they're just calling that to your attention so that you can address it and not allow yourself to get caught up in that type of energy again, and to find the lesson in that so that you can move towards your north. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for your past life energy. I'll just pull a quick card for you, and I'm going to move ahead. I have here emotional withdrawal. Okay. So that's kind of in alignment with what we was just talking about, finding your own emotional balance, because this person is sitting out in, what is that, on the beach or whatnot, finding their own balance, going within, you know, um, so that's setting those healthy boundaries for yourself. Okay. So I hope that brought you some clarity. So the next person is, wait a minute. The next person is Janice. If you're here, please wave and ask your question for Janice. Oh, Noel. Noel is here. Oh, okay, that's Lipton Lotus. So Noel. Um, and after Noel, I have Janice. So Noel, you're saying a love reading. I want to see if anything comes out that would help me identify my person, if there is one. So to help you to identify your person concerning love, your person, what would be the energy of your person to help you to identify them? Eight of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that you might not be talking to. Maybe there's some blocked communication or something didn't move forward. Something got stopped in its tracks here. They could be a fire sign. They don't have to be. Um, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe things didn't move forward because you felt like something wasn't balanced. There was no reciprocity in the situation. Four of Cups in the reverse. Everything is coming out in the reverse so far. So it feels like something you could have started something with someone that got blocked. Something was not able to move ahead because someone wasn't able to offer what you needed, or they wasn't willing to offer what you needed. Something was not balanced here. Yeah, somebody was deceptive here. So your person is somebody that still needs work, obviously. It feels like, yeah, you had to put the sword up on this person. Whoever it is, you had to lock your heart away from this person. It doesn't feel like a new energy to start off with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It feels like something where it was like you had to block them, or somebody blocked somebody here. Something could not move forward because you had to put your foot down. Somebody had to really step up, speak their truth, and to say, hey, you're not offering what I need here. You're feeling a little deceptive in your energy. And it's like, okay, I have to move forward until I'm able to see something that's more solid. So it feels like somebody might want to come in and reawaken the passion in the relationship, but maybe you might be questioning. Yes, Page of Cups. Somebody wants to come in and offer something here to reawaken that spark in the relationship. Four of Wands in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody wants to be more serious this time. So if you had to block somebody, somebody feels like they're more stable, they're more grounded, and they're ready to offer something more than what they did in the past. Maybe they wasn't ready for commitment with the Four of Wands in the reverse. But I see that you might be guarded with this person. I see you focused on your independence now after this situation. So is this resonating with you in terms of someone that you might know from your past here for Noelle? Okay, you said you don't want nobody old. I know that's right. Well, they gonna come back in. I do see that. Somebody wants to strike something back up here. I do see you independent, and I mean, I see you looking for something new. I feel like you're going to have both though, because the Ace of Wands can deal with a new opportunity, but I strongly feel like somebody from the past is definitely going to come back in as well. So you might be faced with like two decisions here, or an opportunity for two people. The Fool card is here though. So I do see you falling or moving towards something, a clean slate. You might not accept this person's offer. I feel like you're just going to have your sword up until you feel comfortable with like being more emotionally vulnerable with this person again. But they usually always come back or try to. Yeah, they're not done. Okay, they're not done trying to come back. It's like they want to try to level up each time. Now they want to come in as the King of Pentacles, who is somebody that's loyal, stable, a provider. They feel comfortable where they're at financially in terms of their own internal security. So I guess you use your own discernment is what I'm seeing here, Noelle. So I hope that answered your question. I mean, I wish I could have told you it's going to be someone brand new that comes and sweeps you off your feet, but it feels like this person's energy is still lingering right now. So now we have clairvoyance is next. No, wait a minute. Janice. Janice, are you here? If you're here, please wave. You're welcome, Noelle. Please wave and send your question. After Janice, I have clairvoyance. Then after that, I have 5 more people, and then we will be done here. I'm being skipped or looked over. Monroe, let me see. Did you send a Cash App, Monroe? What's your Cash App name that you use so I can check? Because you might be on the list here. I don't have someone by the name of Monroe, but I know sometimes the Cash Apps is different from your YouTube name. So what's your name on Cash App, please? So, oh, she asked for a general. Okay. So that would be for Janice. You saw Janice here? Where is Janice? So I can know where they're at. Janice. Yes, I'm still live to Sharon. Charles, you are literally the last person. And that is, you have 5 people ahead of you. Oh, okay. Okay. So Janice, you asked for a general. Let me see. I'm being called to use my other deck. Janice. Okay. Thank you, Hood Mystic. I see you're there. So for Monroe, please tell me what Cash App you sent your payment under so that I can look for you. So Janice, let's see. I have here, conclusions are within reach. You're going to be able to see something more clearly soon enough. It's within reach. It's not too far off. Something about the sacral chakra. You're needing to work on your sacral chakra here. It's a blockage there. Something about your creativity. Okay, maybe this is dealing with success. Maybe you're feeling like your creativity is blocked and you're wanting to know how to unblock that so that you can move towards success here. Stand your ground. You're wanting to stand your ground. It just feels like you don't want to give up with the stand your ground. Don't give up. Keep putting in the effort because you will get there. Conclusions are within reach. You are going to get towards your success, but there's something that you need to do in terms of working on your sacral chakra. There's a blockage here. Let me see. What is this blockage? Sacral chakra in the reverse. Sacral chakra in the reverse is dealing with somebody around you who's deceptive and envious. You might have the wrong type of person in your energy that is deceptive or envious of your creativity. The only other way I can think of this is if you yourself was envious of others or envious of others' success. But if this is not you, then you might have the wrong type of person in your energy. Now, you personally being envious or jealous of other people's success could definitely block your own success. But if this is not you again, then it just feels like you want to stand your ground and do what's necessary to overcome those who are trying to work against you, some sort of opposition here who's jealous. The mask will come off though. If you don't know who it is, the mask will come off. You had a dream that a snake was crawling on you. Yeah, so that means this person is too close in your energy. Whoever this is that's deceptive, they're too close anytime they can crawl on you. They are too close in your energy. This is somebody that might be in your intimate circle. The mask will come off. That's why you have conclusions are within reach. You'll be able to see exactly who this person is soon enough. But they're jealous of your gifts, it feels like. And so they might be sending a little evil eye out there, just more so with their thoughts. Now, with the pleasure card coming out, are you dealing with somebody intimately, maybe sexually that could be jealous of you? Because that happens all the time, laying down with people who really don't want to see you thrive. Because the pleasure card, it feels like the sacral chakra energy is that passion, creativity, excitement, things that feel good. But when there's a blockage, it could mean that you want to stand your ground, protect your sexual energy. I don't know. Especially with the snake crawling on you, it just feels like this person is too close. They're too close. And they're monitoring your success. They're monitoring everything that you do. And as they're watching you, move up or level up, they're envious of it and they're not wishing you the best when it comes to these things. Let me just take one more card for you. I hope this is bringing you some clarity. You'll be able to see clearly who this person is because the mask will come off. You have here, unleash your kindest self. So something about a blockage to your heart chakra as well. Work on that. More than likely, my husband. Okay. So a lot of times it's like that, y'all. I mean, unfortunately, use your discernment in terms of how you should handle this situation. Only you know like the dynamics behind it, but it's tough when you are sleeping or laying down with someone that should be supporting you, cheering you on, applauding you as you continue to level up and feeling motivated by you, but instead they're on the opposite end and hoping that you don't thrive because they're intimidated by you and your success. So you can put, I destroy and release all people, places, and things that does not serve my highest good, in spirit and in flesh, and burn it. And whoever person, place, or thing that don't belong, they gonna get cleared about your energy, you know. It'll be shown to you though. Mask will be off and you'll be able to make a clear decision from there because the conclusions are within reach. Okay. So I'm going to move forward to clairvoyance. I hope that brought you some clarity. Clairvoyance, if you're here, please wave and ask your question. After clairvoyance, I have Roxelle or Rochelle, Roxchell, Rochelle. Maybe that's pronounced Rochelle. So clairvoyance, if you're here, please wave. And like I told you all again in the chat, for those of you who might have been just coming in, if you have a question, set your intentions. Okay, 2 people from now, whatever their question is going to be in alignment with the answer that I need. And whatever card she pulled, I'll be able to gain my clarity through that energy. You can also do that as well. So clairvoyance. Let me just pull one card for the collective though. Y'all think of a question while we wait. If clairvoyance is not here, we're going to move straight forward to Rochelle. So think of a question for the collective, whatever answer you need. Use your discernment in terms of what the card means for you. So I have here, look at that, deception and envy. Are y'all asking a question about a person? Because if you're asking about a person, no, their energy is not right. They do not have the right motives. They're very deceptive and very envious, okay? They're green with envy and the mask will be coming off, okay? Look at that, moving on. Let that person go. Whoever it is that you're asking about, time to move on from them because they're deceptive and they are envious, okay? And they looking for trouble. Look at them, just green with envy. Walk away from this person and leave them to their mess. Leave them to their mess, okay? So I'm looking for clairvoyance. Does she show up? No. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Rochelle. Oh, Monroe Stamps. That's what you said, Monroe Stamps. Let me see. I don't know why I didn't see that. $ Monroe Stamps. No, I do not see a Cash App that says $ Monroe Stamps. Is there another name that would be with that? Is there another name that I should look for with that? Oh, I'm not accepting any more Cash Apps. I've closed out for the night as far as accepting personal messages. Now I'm just kind of doing a few collective readings as we wait for people to come in who have already paid for questions. So I'm still waiting on Rochelle. Okay. So Rochelle, it doesn't look like she's here. So I will put a question mark. If you happen to come in before we close out, then I'll come back to you. The next person is Clifford. Oh, I am Rochelle. Okay, Royal Goddess. I want to know what or there any changes coming far as finances, relationship, health. Okay, give me one subject matter, please. One subject, because that's like five different questions in one. Finances, relationship, health, children, healing, car accident. So one subject that you want me to focus on, Rochelle. Okay, hello to Terrain. All right, welcome. Welcome to you. You're new here after watching Stephen's reading yesterday. Yeah, that was a hot mess. Hot mess. It's a lot going on, but that's okay because we spiritual warriors out here. We're not standing for this stuff anymore. So we shaking things up in the spiritual realm. So yes, what do you want me to focus on? I was hit by a car and I want to know if it was black magic attack due to my husband. Okay. After Rochelle, I have Clifford. So please be ready with your question, Clifford. And then I have Jennifer after Clifford. So let's see. Rochelle, concerning the car accident, what was the energy surrounding the car accident? So 10 of Wands, it looks like you might have been carrying too much. Like something was heavy. Like you might have been trying to do too much without asking for help from others. Maybe you had some sort of overload here. Something felt heavy. Wheel of Fortune. So this sometimes when I see the wheel, it reminds me of a car. It just feels like maybe you was weighed down. I mean, was you tired? Something feels heavy here. I do see Seven of Wands, needing to protect yourself here. It just feels like you wasn't protecting your energy at the time. Like, oh, what I'm picking up though is that this happened because the Wheel of Fortune deals with destiny. It was destined for this to happen so that you could offload something that was very heavy. I don't know if it made you sit down for a minute and take a very necessary break after putting in too much work to carry too much. Like it's almost like that energy that says, okay, you just keep going and going and going. You're not giving yourself the necessary break that you need, and so then that divine intervention comes in and says, okay, let me help you to sit down for a minute. You need to see something here. But sometimes those lessons, they can be harder if you was getting the signs and before that you need to slow down. It just feels like you was doing too much. um and so with the Seven of Wands, it just feels like now it's like, okay, I need to protect my energy. I need to get my balance back again. I need to put myself in this bubble. Maybe you was just carrying a load for family or something you was doing, overload. Um, let me see. I'm talking to Rochelle, right? Yeah, Rochelle. Um, Look at that. So the Hermit is here. The Hermit is all about going within. It's something that you need to shine the light on internally. Go within. And because it just feels like you was being called, you was pushed into hermit mode, pushed into solitude. So I'm not picking up an energy that someone did something energetically to manipulate a situation. High Priestess in a reverse. It just feels like you needed to listen to your intuition, but you wasn't listening to the signs and the synchronicities that was telling you that you was doing too much and that you needed a very necessary break to go within, because the Hermit starts to do the spiritual work. Maybe you was overly focused on the practical things in life, like too submerged in trying to create a foundation, security, financial security, relationships, children, whatever it is that you're doing, work, 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 work. but no spiritual work was being done. And so it just feels like it pushed you into that place of having to focus on going within. So that's what I'm picking up for you. I don't feel like it was someone outside of yourself. It was more so you you needed to do the work. I feel like you're being called to do it now, you know. Five of Cups is here. So there's some healing that needs to happen. And I feel like the more you go within, the more you'll be able to see that there's some things that you might have buried here. You know, you might have buried it and you're needing to, dig it up, address it, and do the work to heal it, clear it out. Because it was heavy before, but you was carrying this energy with you. And so it's like destined change needed to happen. So I hope that brought you some clarity, Rochelle. So my next person here is Clifford. Clifford, if you're here, Clifford, Clifford. And then I have three people after Clifford, and then we'll be closing out. While I was doing way too much with children, husband, and I mean everything, I was told not to go out, and I did. And I got hit while walking across the street. Oh, okay. So you didn't listen to your intuition. Okay. Well, I hope you're doing well. I hope, sending much healing towards you. Um, um, but definitely start listening to your intuition because it's strong. Okay. Listen to your intuition. So okay, that's Clifford. Okay, yes, I am a targeted individual. I thought I met my divine partner. Was she sent to help them destroy me? Will these attacks ever stop? Thank you. So the person that is in your life right now, Clifford, you want to know what are her intentions in your life? Why were you drawn to her? Or why did you attract her into your life? So you have here, okay, King of Pentacles. I mean, are you doing well financially? And maybe she was coming in. I got Pentacles coming out twice so far. Maybe she was attracted to something that you could do for her financially. Maybe to come and, I feel like something, she might have been watching you from a distance, maybe planning to come forward here because you were stable at the time or because she saw the potential when it came to your stability and your security. But I do see with the World card in the reverse, some sort of cycle has not closed out. Let me see, what's the World in reverse? Ace of Cups is in the reverse. It just, I don't know that she came in offering love though. It feels like this is something that you want to put to rest because she may not have come in with the right intentions. Maybe she didn't have much to, you're seated in the King of Pentacles energy and she's coming in as the Page of Pentacles in a reverse, which means that she ain't even offering a small pentacle. It's like she didn't really have much to offer. She wasn't matching your energy, but for some reason you attracted her. It could be because of a blocked heart chakra, because it's something about maybe you was hurt in the past, something that you needed to release, something that came to an end, but you were still holding on to the emotional aspect of it. You had not released it. So a blocked heart chakra attracted someone who was not bringing emotional security, but more so coming in to see what they can get from you. Because I do have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody that's, kind of selfish, you know. I just feel like, she came in as a page. I mean, I'm seeing you as the King of Pentacles. She's in a page energy. It's not an alignment here, but it's like holding on to avoid this tower from happening. Was she sent in to, I feel like energetically, she's in your life to keep you on the surface of life. If she's overly consumed or focused on financial security or what you can do for her, then it keeps your heart chakra blocked. And a blocked heart chakra causes you to attract energy that's not in alignment with love. It's actually the opposite. And so it keeps you in lack mentality, maybe survival mode, or maybe even feeling like there's not enough love out there. And so it's like just energetically, even if she's not consciously aware of her position in your life, it's not in alignment with you really, being balanced here. You said she's very selfish. Yeah, I'm picking that up here. So it feels like with the death card, you want to put this to rest here. I don't really feel like, let me see. Yeah, it feels okay. Eight of Pentacles. It looks like you just want to focus on yourself at this point. Focus on continuing to build, but more so focusing on healing yourself too, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Don't be impulsive here with your decisions. It just, yeah, because somebody is suppressing something here with the Knight of Swords. Maybe you don't want to move too fast. Maybe there's something that you want to say, but you're not openly communicating your truth. Queen of Pentacles is here. It just feels like she feels like the two of you can come together and she could strongly benefit from what you might bring to the table. Like she's like, I want you to, give me that pentacle, give me that pentacle, whatever you have materially, whatever you've accumulated, that's what I want. It does feel like she wants to level up though with the Hierophant card, maybe become your wife here. But in terms of the love, I don't really feel like it's there. I don't feel like it's there. Okay. So you acknowledge that she's selfish, but I mean, she came into your life for a reason, but it doesn't feel like she's in her divine energy. So if you're saying, well, is this my divine partner? I feel like both of you have work to do when it comes to the heart, matters of the heart, opening up your heart chakra. So let me see. The overall energy of this relationship I have here. Oh, the King of Pentacles came out again. So I mean, I don't know. It just it just seems like it's too much coming out about the Pentacles. So really try to see what her intentions are. Maybe y'all just need to take a step back, do some more work on yourself, and then come back together and see if you're in alignment. Okay. All right. So you say you sued Facebook a few years ago and you're feeling like you're being attacked. So you step into your spiritual authority. That's the main thing. I have Jennifer next. Please wave and ask your question. And then I have two more people after Jennifer, Charles and Nakisha. Step into your spiritual authority. When you're aware that things are happening, you have the power and the authority to shut that stuff down, but you have to use the spiritual tools to do it. Declare and decree that all, spiritual attacks, low vibrational entities, spell work, wicked intentions, blockages, that you cast them out, you destroy them, you release them. They no longer have permission to dwell in your existence, and you have to stand on that. You have to know that you have the authority to be the co-creator of your life. And until you do that, it's like just knowing that they're doing it, but just saying, when will it stop? When will it end? It's not going to end until you step into your power and establish that it's over. And even if they continue after that, at that point, you've built a protective barrier around yourself that says, I don't give it permission to even penetrate my thoughts, my emotions, my energy. And you want to continue to do work on self, though, because that's why that energy is able to penetrate, is because you have a blocked heart chakra. So you want to work on that. I feel like you're needing to balance out your feminine energy too. Work on balancing out, listening to your intuition, healing, nurturing yourself, things of that nature. So I hope that helped you out here. Now moving on to Jennifer. Oh, thank you, Ronald. I'm happy to have you here too. Sharon said, I never had my second question. I never asked my second question. Okay. Let me get Jennifer first and then Sharon, whatever your second question, because I think I do remember you sending two cash apps, and then Nikisha and then Charles. And then we're done. So let me see. Jennifer wants an ancestor's message. So let me see. I'm going to pull from a different deck. BJ? Oh, okay. Okay, so you have here positive movement forward. Things are going to move forward in a positive direction for you. Sacral chakra, work on your sacral chakra. It feels like this might even be dealing with your security, your abundance. Things are going to move forward for you. Lighten up. Okay, so lighten up. Get more free and light in your energy. It could just, if you're worried, if you're, feeling overwhelmed, clear your energy so that you can get lighter. Maybe you want to take a salt bath. Look at that. It's time to release negativity. That's how you get lighter right there. Release negativity so that you can sail, you don't want to weigh the boat down too much because you want to be able to move forward in a positive direction. So offload anything that does not serve your highest good. Specifically something concerning the sacral chakra, releasing negativity. Let me clarify, what is that? Sacral chakra. Okay, sacral chakra deals with don't let your past hold you back. And obstacles and challenges. Okay. So something about whatever obstacles and challenges you dealt with in your past, don't allow that energy to linger and to be a hindrance in your forward movement. Okay. So release negativity, release those thoughts, emotions, anything attached to the past that won't allow you to be lighter. And then once you become lighter in your energy, it's positive movement forward from here. Okay. Have faith in your dreams. So get focused on on the things that you desire to create. Less focus and emphasis on those things that you no longer desire. Clear those things out so that you're not creating the wrong type of energy and attracting the same type of scenario as you did in the past here. Refocus your thoughts and have faith in those dreams that you're having. Okay. One more card. Look at that. Prosperity begins. Plant that seed and nurture it and watch it grow. You are going to move towards prosperity. Okay. So don't worry about the past. Release the past. Get lighter in your energy. Move forward in a positive direction. Have faith in your dreams. And that's how you plant the seed and nurture it through your thoughts, your emotions, and your faith. So I hope that brought you some clarity there. I'm moving on to Sharon. What's your second question? And then we have Nikisha. Sharon, what's your second question? Then Nikisha, and then Charles. And then we'll be closing out. Sharon. So how does things look as far as my divine masculine taking action towards me? Divine masculine. Let's see. Okay. So I have here, oh gosh, look like he about to run and race to you, okay? Because what's at the bottom of the deck here is the Six of Wands. What's going to happen is, because this Six of Wands was in a reverse, so it shows me that once you come out of your head, if you feel stuck in your mind about this situation, constantly contemplating, well, when is he going to come in? When is he going to come in? That's when suddenly he realizes you're moving away in your energy. And then he wants to come and run after you is the energy that I'm picking up with these two cards. So you're ready to sell off into a new direction. You're ready to release this negative energy or these negative thoughts. You packed your bags, you're ready to go. And then here he comes like, okay, I'm ready to come in and communicate something here. Now, you might feel like you want to reject his offer at that point, though. I don't know. Yeah, because it's like something has not moved forward here. This could be your energy where you're having a hard time coming out of your head about this situation. Wheel of Fortune in a reverse. Something keeps replaying over and over and over again. that you're wanting to clear out. And you'll be able to see it clearly with the moon in the reverse. It'll come to you, whatever this is. But there's the Emperor, though, which is a good sign that your divine masculine, he will be leveling up. Maybe he's going to express something to you that you didn't know before. Some sort of truth gets revealed here. He might want to come forward and rush in to tell you something here. So the Eight of Wands is here, and then the Fool. It feels like you just want to move forward, move ahead. Take the leap of faith towards a new beginning. And whenever your person is supposed to come towards you, that's exactly what he's going to do. It just feels like you want to be freer in your energy and less focused in your thoughts. Look at that. There's the Empress. Okay. Emperor and Empress is here. So it's like once you come out of your head about this, once you release any fears or any insecurities or any thoughts about things not moving forward, and just take that dive towards your new beginning confidently, then suddenly your divine masculine comes in. Okay. This is divine masculine, feminine, Emperor and Empress. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Jennifer. I hope that brought you some clarity there. I mean, no, Sharon. I'm sorry, Sharon. I'm talking to Sharon. I hope that brought you some clarity for your second question. He's going to come the moment that you come into union with yourself and you find security and peace with your own independence. You're not stuck in your head about it. You're just living. You're free. You're moving ahead in life. And that's when he comes in. So the next person is Nakisha. Nakisha, if you're here, please send your question, and then Charles, and then we'll be closing out. So Nakisha, what's your question, please? If you're here, please wave and send your question. Jennifer, did I? Oh, I already did, Jennifer. That's right. Spiritual reading. Okay, Nakisha. Okay, a spiritual reading. All right. You're welcome, Sharon. Okay, so Nakisha, spiritual reading. I think we've been on for like 3.5 hours. That seems to be the average amount of time for these live readings, about 3.5 hours. It went by a little bit faster this time because my babies are not here right now. But let me see. Spiritual message for Nakisha. I only have one of my babies here, and he's the oldest. He don't bother me when I'm doing these readings. So the suffering and silence is in the reverse. Heartache and loss is at the bottom of the deck, but it's in the reverse. Both of these remind me of throat chakra, openly communicating and speaking your truth. It feels like you're being called to speak your truth about some of the things that you might have gone through in your past. Maybe you're being called to bring your testimony forward, working on your throat chakra so that you can get prepared to speak about your circumstances. You have nothing will come of the situation in the reverse. Let's see, what is that? Okay, enlightenment. I feel like you have a spiritual calling to like communicate something about the things that you've gone through in your past, to bring your testimony forward, to help others to come out of silence here, because you have some sort of enlightenment. I feel like you have some sort of wisdom here as a result of what you've gone through, and encouraging people that this is not the end all be all. Nothing will come of this situation, meaning this is not the end. You can overcome because you have positive movement forward. It's like you're encouraging people based on your own testimony. So if you feel like you're being called to do something that's like in alignment with that, encouraging and empowering others, I feel like you're being prepared for that, to open up and speak. So work on your throat chakra if you have any fears about openly communicating in front of others. Yeah, release negativity. So this is in the reverse. Let me see. It's time to release negativity. Unleash your kindest self. Yeah, so releasing negativity, and now your heart chakra is open. So releasing anything from the past that could have hurt you, that you might have suppressed in the past, so that you can now move forward in a positive direction, but also openly communicate your truth to others. You got a lot of spiritual cards coming out here. Crown chakra. So with the crown chakra, it just feels like you want to work on your spiritual connection to the Most High and your spiritual team so that you can hear those messages coming through. There's some sort of blockage there with the crown chakra. Why is this here? It could be because of some negative energy that still needs to be released, though. That can stand in the way of that, of being able to hear those messages clearly. Destiny is in the reverse. So maybe you don't feel like it's your destiny. Maybe you're questioning if this is something that you're supposed to be doing. And maybe it feels like that could be why the blockage is there. But this is also the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, which shows me something about a negative karmic pattern or cycle that, and it might have dealt with whatever this negativity is, something replaying itself over and over again. You're wanting to jump off this cycle here. Release yourself from this past cycle. The number 7 is standing out strongly for me right now. I don't know. What's your life path? Do you know what your life path number is? You might want to look into that. But then I have, let me see. Okay, be bold and make the first move. Be proud of yourself and hope here. So it just feels like you want to be bold to take the initiative to do something here, but maybe you don't see your own potential. You're needing to really be proud of yourself and what you've done to overcome all of these negative things from your past here. Be proud of how far you've come and where you've come from. Be proud of yourself. That way you can openly express your testimony and whatever enlightenment and wisdom you've gained through these lessons to others. When you're proud of yourself, then you could teach others to be proud of themselves, regardless of what they've gone through. So then you have here the star card. So I do see that. I feel like you are definitely a chosen seed. Look at that. You're moving towards a community here, a community that is transforming. The butterflies deals with transformation. It feels like you're being called to join the community of spiritual healers, teachers, whatever your position is in the community of helping others to transform, you're being called to do that. So work on your throat chakra, solar plexus chakra, clear out any negative energy, negative thoughts, fears, whatever you can think of that could stand in your way. And just be prepared to walk through that door once you have offloaded that energy, okay? So I hope that brought you some clarity. For your life path, you can add up your birth date. So if you was born January 1st, 1986, you're going to add 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 8. Plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6. And you'll break the number down to either a single digit. If it's 11, 22, or 33, you keep it as those numbers. And then you just look into what your life path is from there, okay? You can go on different sites like astroseeks.com, and you can look up, okay, what's my life path number? And they'll just ask you to type in your birth date and they can calculate it for you if you forget on how to do that. But yeah, look into that. I strongly sense your purpose deals with a spiritual calling. So now the next person I have here is Charles. Charles, you're the last person here. So Charles, what is your question? Yes, you can also Google her life path. Thank you, Cosmic Jupiter. What is your question, Charles? Please wave and send your question. Let me see. You're welcome, Nikki. And we are done, y'all. Just waiting on Charles because he asked a while back, like, where am I at in line? And I told him he was last. So hopefully Charles didn't fall asleep. Okay. Charles didn't check in, huh? Wait a minute. Okay, Torian, you said you paid. What's your name on your Cash App? Because I don't, what Cash App name did you pay under? What Cash App name did you use? I'm still waiting on Charles. Yeah, I do look tired because I am tired, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. You know, I am tired at this point, but I'm glad we was able to get everybody in. The last couple of nights, like it was literally negative. It was 7 degrees below zero. Okay. Um, and the heat in here was not working properly. Y'all know I don't like cold weather. I say it all the time. So to be inside comfortable, especially when you're trying to sleep. And so I had to call them and let them know, hey, the heater is out, but I had to wait until the following day to do it because the leasing office was closed. And so I lost a lot of sleep because I couldn't sleep because I was cold and I didn't prepare to have like space heaters and things like that because generally it's not an issue. But when it's below seven, I mean, zero below, I mean, seven below zero, I guess things happen. So it's now back in alignment, but my sleep, I still got to catch up on the sleep that I didn't get here. So is Charles here? 41 degrees in Florida is cold for us. Yeah. Ugh. I could do 41 degrees right about now. That is just so good. I can do 41. Um, but when it's like this, I'm just that type of weather is just disrespectful. You know, it really is. So Charles did not show up. I feel bad for Charles because Charles he checked in early and was like, "Where am I at on the list?" I told him you're last. Unfortunately, he was the last person. Now, the person that just said I skipped over them. Oh, you said your name is Nut Nut. Now listen, if I would have seen a Nut Nut, I can't forget a Nut Nut. Do you have another name here? Because I don't see nothing about nuts on my Cash App. Is there another name that you go by? Well, I guess not. I don't know. I don't see it here. Okay. Sometimes you feel like a nut. I don't feel like no nuts tonight. I do. I just want to lay down and give me some rest in a little bit. I might have to go and meet up and pick up my babies. I'm getting some calls coming through. They stepped out for a while. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. That's kind of ridiculous, but yes, thank you so much, Hood Mystic. You know, I appreciate you being here and for being the moderator. I finally got that term right. Thank you, Hood Mystic. You have definitely helped me out tremendously tonight. Um, okay, so I guess we don't. You did. I hope you ain't joking with me talking about some nut nut. Good night, tech support. Y'all are tripping. All right, then. Well, I love y'all. And thank you to all of you who stuck it out. And for those of you who did check in with me. And I look forward to doing this again more than likely next weekend. We'll try to do it every week because I do this for those people who can't necessarily afford the hourly rate. That way you can get a question in and, you know, get your energy back balanced, you know. So everybody get some rest. I'm going to try to do the same. And I will talk to you all next time. Thank you so much. Thank you to Hood Mystic. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Wait, who was that that's talking about? Wait a minute. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. See y'all next time.